everybody. This is the Altered Perspective September private show. In the year of our Lord, 2018.
Oh, shit. It's already 2018?
Yes, and I have Billy the Fridge with me. I have Pimpmunk, and then I have a giant head at the bottom.
My square camera fucks shit up every time I'm here, and Ben gets really mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I'm like, fuck, I didn't plan for this. So then you wouldn't believe it. Like, if you saw what my XSplit looks like, I have all of these different setups for every different kind of Skype situation with individuals that you can imagine. But I don't have... I would have to set up one square camera, two rectangle cameras, and one square camera, one rectangle camera, and one square camera by itself. Like, if I had to account for a square camera, because they can't see it now, but his camera's perfect square, and most cameras are rectangles because they're like wide. So if it's not set up correctly, it'll take his face and cut it in half and split it between two windows down below me.
Yep, we had to like create the illusion of a rectangle.
Yeah,
here, so I'm sitting way far back from the camera right now.
That sucks. Damn.
Well, and where'd you get this square camera? Because I don't think they make them in America. Is this from like Kazakhstan?
Probably, dude. Got this shit on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have to replace it very soon.
It's because of Ben Bowling.
There might, you know what? There might be a setting somewhere that you can change it.
It's possible
because I had a camera that could switch between both of them. Like it could do widescreen or non-widescreen.
I'd go from widescreen to 4:3 based on like the graphics processor settings. I'd noticed that with a camera before. Square though is like, is it from Britain? Is it PAL? That
it's Norwegian.
No, PAL and NTSC are the actual like video format. We're talking about the actual like resolution of it.
Yeah, I thought that the PAL was.
I'm just gonna stop you there.
Are you wrong?
No, you're wrong.
God damn it, PAL!
God damn it, PAL!
That's what I'm talking about. Uninteresting shit, really.
Dude, when I met Jake the Snake, I told him about like when I was a kid and I saw him live, and Rick the Model Martel sprayed him in the face with his big thing of perfume, and it made him blind. And back then, pay-per-views were like 3 months apart from one another. So Jake was gone for like 2 months, and then he came back and didn't wrestle. He just did like vignettes about like him going to the eye doctor and shit like that. And then at WrestleMania he had a blindfold match against Rick Martel. But anyway, I said that to Jake, and Jake was like, "At least I got some fucking time off."
My favorite feud he was ever in was with Rick Rude. I love that fucking.
That was good. That was good. Dude,
that was a good program.
He doesn't like Rick Rude.
Well, did you not hear the story he told about Rick Rude?
Yeah.
About his dick, about the dick thing or whatever.
About Rick Rude would always pull girls out of the crowd. Jake had a girl from Dayton, Ohio, who was actually Miss Ohio that he had been fucking around with. And Rick Rude, he knew Rick Rude would pull her out. And Rick Rude pulled her out. And she, at first, because it was all like a plant, right? It was all set up. At first, the girl was like, "No, I ain't going to fucking do that." Then Jake got in her ear and was like, "Look, here's what's going to happen. He's going to call you up. You're going to go to kiss him, do the smooch thing. He's like, I'm going to bust a nut in this fucking cigarette packet wrapper. And then you slurp the fucking cum into your mouth and transfer it into his mouth. Snowball him with my cum when he goes to kiss you." And he did.
That's hilarious.
And then Rick Rude fucking chased him down to kill him.
Rick Rude was a scary motherfucker. Like,
he was a true badass. Yeah.
I mean, he was ripped. Like, he was probably on steroids. They all were. Especially the guys that look like him.
Probably, yeah. I don't know if Jake was a steroid guy.
Jake was never a big muscle guy, though. He's just naturally tall and, like, big.
Lanky. Kind of lanky.
Dude, yeah, you know, when you see Jake the Snake next to, like, Andre or The Undertaker, he doesn't look that tall, but he's like 6'5" or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, they say that about, like, Shawn Michaels looks short to everybody, but in real life, he's actually taller than the average guy. You know, that's a business of giants.
You couldn't work for WWE in the late 80s or early 90s if you were below 6 feet tall. There's no way.
Yeah. Yep.
Mick Foley was 6'3". You don't really look at him as a tall guy, but he's got some height.
Yeah. It's just that business has got so many big men in it. You know, a 6'3" guy looks kind of small compared to the other ones.
I like how Bill Hicks, the chat troll Bill Hicks is asking where Evan is. Like he wants to see him, but all Bill Hicks does is talk shit about Evan when he's around. So it's funny. Where's Evan?
Where is he?
Where'd he go?
We had a fan.
Dude,
we had a fan of the show come out to the show on Saturday.
Yeah, the red-haired fro guy.
Yeah, he was hanging out with us, and he was like, you know, I have a weed smoking bucket list. He was like, I really want to smoke weed with Evan LeFevre.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
He smoked out of the damn tables when he's going to do this.
I'll tell you what, this bar has a heavy pour. Like, when they pour the liquor into the drinks, it's a heavy pour. Because I've hung out there 3 times ever.
Wow.
I went there to see a concert one time. I went there with Paul.
Oh, wow.
And then, and all of us were so shit-faced by the end of the night. Like, we hardly even remember leaving or anything like that. And then I went for the meetup, and then we were all shit-faced again.
Everybody was so drunk.
And then I went again, and
Saturday night.
I wasn't as wasted as the last 2 times this time.
You were still pretty lit, but it wasn't like before.
Yeah.
But I had 2 groups of friends, separate groups of friends that both had to leave because one person in the group was like fucking trash.
Not even like unable to walk and shit.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Is it a big bar? Is it a big club?
No.
It probably holds like 250 people max when it's like maxed out.
I'd say around 200.
You think 200?
Yeah.
And
small little
it's
stage.
a small like rock club, you know.
Yeah.
And I knew, like, I got to the point where I felt my balance kind of shift, and then I was like, time to cash out. So, because when you have an open tab, cashing out's great because, like, you're done. You can't wander up to the bar and ask for another drink. I mean, you can, but it's a little more.
Did you at least get a photo with Jake?
Yeah, I got a photo of me and Billy with Jake.
Yeah,
I could tell I annoyed him a little bit by asking him, but he did it anyway. I was like,
I know you told me you were kind of excited about meeting him.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you got to do it, man.
Yeah,
I'd say me, if I ever, like, I'll be honest with you, I never fanboy over anybody, but if I ever met Eminem, I'd come in my goddamn underwear. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'd come in his mouth. Eminem's mouth.
What were you gonna say?
When Jake the Snake, when Ben and I got into the funhouse to start the set, Jake walks up. Yeah.
I knew it was him immediately. I heard him.
He walks up behind Ben and says it right behind Ben's ear.
Well. No one else sounds like him. Like,
literally. No, that voice is so distinct. Yeah. I loved him, dude, because everybody yelled back in the 80s, and Jake would just whisper it.
You know, I don't think there would ever have been an Undertaker or a Kane or a Mankind
or an Austin.
But even like, but the other guys I just named, they had like that dark element to them. Yeah. Jake was the first person to have that.
You know, when Austin first started doing the Stone Cold character, he tried to act like Jake. When he first started doing it, doing that.
He became huge after he
was mocking Jake, right?
Yeah. And then the match with Jake when he said Austin 316, that's when it shot the fuck off, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrestling. Yeah. I know about this.
I mean, even if you watched wrestling now, this is shit that happened over 25 years ago, 30 years ago.
Some legendary shit we're talking. And you know, even if you don't like wrestling, you got to respect a guy like Jay. I mean, because there's some sports that I don't like, but I respect the greats, right? Even in those sports, like I respect Tiger Woods, and I fucking hate golf. But hell, you got to give respect to Tiger Woods.
You know, see, if I met Eminem, I'd be like, oh, cool, this is Eminem. I would not like fanboy out at all. I saw Eminem live at the Warp Tour.
Really?
It was like 1998 or 99.
Oh, when he was really hot.
Yeah, and it was in Detroit at the Warp Tour, which at the time was mostly like punk groups, and like every year they'd have like one rap act.
Yeah.
And that year it was Eminem. I remember one year I went. It was NERD, and another time it was the best year was Ice-T, because he played a body count set too,
wow.
and then he did a rap set.
Interesting.
Yeah,
was it like
awesome.
a few songs of each, or was it like?
Yeah, it wasn't a full set of each, but he did like body count music. I don't think it was the original body count. I think he had a band that
probably
was playing body count songs. A lot of those guys from body count are dead now. Like more than half of them. It's kind of weird.
That's a high body count.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, the bodies hit the floor.
What?
The body.
Yeah, but body count was like the first ever like all black thrash metal band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them at Mayhem in 2014. I think they were pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. I mean, like the only other band that comes close to that is Bad Brains. They were like an all black thrash punk band. They weren't metal. They were like more punk.
What about Seven Dust?
Seven Dust. They had. I think their singer was black or something.
Oh, I don't.
The rest of them were white.
Oh,
right?
Living Color though.
Oh yeah, Cult of Personality.
I was just thinking about them.
Yeah, that was like 80s, like almost like hair, like glam rock. It's funny, like
Punk revived that shit, didn't he? CM Punk revived that shit.
When the weirdest thing ever is like how when I was a kid, bands like Poison and Motley Crue and shit were considered metal.
Yeah,
that was like they called it like hair metal.
That's why I like Guns N' Roses so much, because they weren't glam, and they were the one band.
They were close. Guns N' Roses was glam at first. They had like all that shit going. So was Pantera. Pantera was glam when they first came out.
Guns N' Roses was just better than the rest of them too.
I love Guns N' Roses.
I like Guns N' Roses,
five.
but I think there's other bands from that era that were better.
I don't know, man. The Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 albums, fucking awesome.
They have hits.
I would say they hold the record for announcing an album and releasing it like 20 something years later. The Chinese Democracy.
Yeah.
Like they started working on that album in the mid 90s and then released it like 4 years ago or something.
Slash was kind of a druggie, right?
They all were.
They all were.
Yeah. Slash was more like the LA functional druggie. And
they all were.
Well,
Axl was a lunatic. Though.
Axl was like an asshole, right? Like he was he was hard to work with.
He was I mean, he was the front man.
And a hell of a front man too.
And when the dust settled, he came out owning everything. I'm not sure how that worked, but I mean, he toured.
He pulled.
He toured.
Shit he pulled at Metallica.
No, he went on tour with like some of the guys from 9 Inch Nails and shit as Guns N' Roses for a while.
Huh.
Like the old Robin, the old guitar player for 9 Inch Nails. He had him.
Yeah,
and it was like. It was Guns N' Roses in name with I don't know who else was in it. But
look, I like Buckethead, but that whole like new Guns N' Roses thing was dumb. It was just stupid.
Oh, but before they got back together, like, because they really did get back together with like Slash and all them.
Yeah, they did. Eventually.
Yeah, that was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then didn't he tour AC/DC or something?
Yeah, their singer he couldn't perform for some reason, so he stepped in for a bit. What is that, Billy? What is on your face?
I got molested by a clown Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, that was Ronald McFondle.
He comes up to say goodbye to me, and then he just like gives me the grossest kiss. And I think I got herpes from it, because like the whole next day I had bumps on my skin, and like I don't know how long herpes lasts.
Forever.
Oh fuck! I hope it wasn't herpes then. I hope it was an adverse reaction to the clown paint.
You can only suppress them.
I basically got raped.
Velvet Revolver? No, that was some of the guys from Guns N' Roses with the singer from Stone Temple Pilots.
Stone Temple, yeah. Which was a good band too, by the way. Stone Temple Pilots, I like them.
What about Kid Rage Against the Corn Biscuit? You like them?
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
You don't like Kid Rage Against the Corn Biscuit? What are you?
I don't know who that is.
Basically, it's like...
It's all the like rap metal bands from the late 90s.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
You didn't catch that.
I did not catch that. Honestly.
It's Kid Rage Against the Corn Biscuit, dude.
But you know, the only ones I think of all of those that were actually worth the shit, and y'all probably gonna shit on me for this, is Kid Rock.
No, Rage Against the Machine is infinitely better than Kid Rock.
Zach De La Rocha is fucking dope,
shut
dude.
the fuck up for a goddamn second. I didn't think about Rage Against the Machine. Okay, I was kind of lost in
He's
it.
too
Yeah,
focused on Kid Rock.
Dude, I think even Limp Bizkit is better than Kid Rock.
Interesting.
See, I don't there now. That I disagree with. That I will disagree with. But I
Korn
agree
is
with
better
Rage
than
Against the Machine, though.
all like. Kid Rock is my least fit. Dude, I saw Kid Rock get booed off the stage in Detroit at the Warped Tour, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Because I used to go to the Warped Tour when I was in high school and like a few years after I graduated. I would go to the Warped Tour every year. And Detroit was the closest one. And they have two main stages so that like while one band is playing, the other one can set up. So it's like seamless. There's no setup or teardown time. And everybody was there to see Rancid play. They were like the top billed act. And Kid Rock was kind of new. But he was local because it was like, late 90s.
Yeah.
So everyone knew Rancid was about to play, but in order to see Rancid, this motherfucker had to stop playing. You had a ton of people chanting, "Fuck Kid Rock! Fuck Kid Rock!" And that's how I found out who Kid Rock was.
Damn. That happens though.
Yeah.
Especially at like a festival where there's a ton of acts. Everybody's just waiting to see the one they came for.
I've never seen that with any like. I'm sure it happens, but I've never seen that happen anywhere else. Where like
I've seen it live with a friend of mine who paid to get Twista out for a rap show.
Twista. He's a fast rapper. I heard you mentioning. So
fast rap.
Does that apply to him too? He's just trying to look cool with his fast rap.
No, because Twista fast raps, but his songs aren't based on him fast rapping. Like they're just they flow with the music. Like he makes the music that works with fast rapping. The same thing with Bone Thugs and Harmony. They would do the fast rap, but their music worked with it. There's a certain balance, When somebody fast raps just to like get the lyrics out and be fast, it became less about the song and more about the impressiveness of the fast rapping, and that's where you get lost. But
there you go.
My friend paid to get Twista out, and to recoup, he put like every local artist he knew on the bill before him. So by the time he went on right before Twista, people were like breaking up his CD and throwing it at him.
I was just looking in the chat. I think Bird Flu's okay. I don't think he's spamming, so don't worry about it. He's not posting the same shit over and over and over again. He's just posting like responses to us. So I don't think he's spamming, guys. If I think anyone's spamming, I'll let you know. Usually spam is like they just keep posting like, if I just
bullshit.
Yeah, over and over and over and over and over again, and we know we've all seen it. So
yeah. Burflu's a cool guy.
Yeah. I saw him take a massive ass bong rip one time because we had him on DP as a patron a while ago, and he took this insane bong rip. I was like, wow. Let's watch a video.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Maybe we should do bong rip championships.
Dude.
They got them, don't they? They do have that, don't they?
Watch this trailer. There's a surprise in it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Gold nuggets, gold bars, and such.
There's so much gold in there.
Now, that is Egghead's dad.
I was gonna say, I was gonna guess it, but I didn't want to stop the flow.
I'm pretty sure that's Egghead's dad.
How come you aren't rich?
Oh, the acting.
Egghead's dad and his brother, Egghead's dad and his dad's brothers make these movies.
I'm watching this and everybody's shooting and stealing and cow wrangling and stuff. How do you protect yourself in a world like this? You get the rifle.
You don't get cows, first of all.
And just tell Wilson.
Yeah, so, and the guy in the middle there, that's Egghead's uncle.
That's real.
It is.
Great. I mean, just what I thought. What do you mean, rest and reprieve?
Why, rest and reprieve from that Mother Superior.
It looks like they shot this movie with my webcam.
This guy looks like he's related to Egghead as well. This
Good
is your
one.
webcam. Holy shit.
Yeah.
She runs that parish with an iron hand.
Know where he could be.
I've looked everywhere except in that saloon.
She's impossible.
The acting is so bad.
Oh, the writing is up there with it.
And I did a stream last night. Not very many people watched it, so I thought I'd play this again since you guys
Is
were
this
here.
Egghead's mom?
No.
Okay.
But dude, listen, her character's a singer. That sour ass note she just let out. It's like, what? Listen. Oh.
Angelical.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have a big talent pool to choose from for this particular film. I'm surprised they got that.
Lose the ranch.
She was a hooker they found at the
Is
local
this
truck
Egghead's
stop.
mom?
Just take another drink for
I don't know.
Is this Jane Lynch?
I don't know what Egghead's mom looks like.
One of those broads.
Well, an old-timer fitting his description's been run out of 2 different towns for selling false treasure maps.
For selling shitty films.
I mean, this is a trailer.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here
Oh,
it comes.
shit.
There he is.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Egghead.
It's like he can see into the future right there. He can see the tub. He can see all of it.
Yeah.
Just flashing before
The
his eyes.
Bible.
All around me are familiar faces. Could you believe this little kid was here on set thinking he was doing something wonderful and magical?
Wait till you see his acting.
Oh, God.
You ready?
Oh, God.
This is his big scene. Here we go.
I don't know, Miss Scott.
Didn't read your lesson, did you, Speedy?
No, Miss Scott. You see, I'm gonna be a cowboy like my friend Stormy.
That's it.
That was great. I like it.
Be a cowboy
This is
like
great.
my friend
I like
Stormy.
it. I'm going to be a cowboy like my friend Stormy. Yeah.
This is
Academy
great.
Award winning performance.
And his name is Speedy. That's what they called him. Speedy.
Speedy.
I'm going to start calling Egghead that. You know what?
Yes.
I'm going to go into the Discord and I'm going to rename Egghead to Speedy right now.
I'm gonna be a cow wrangler with a big ribey.
In the nasty bathtub.
Oh my God! Can you believe that little kid grew up to fuck a bigger ribey? This is like, you look at this stuff, and
There
at
we
that
go.
point in his life, he could have grown up to be anybody, right? He could have been a mayor.
Yeah.
Could have been a doctor. Could have been a fucking
lawyer.
asshole. He's not even an asshole. That's the worst thing about Egghead.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's all right. I mean, like, he's got his
tisms.
everybody does,
He's
though.
got his tisms.
He's got his quirk.
Yes.
But I don't think it makes him an asshole. Like, we had him in a private call after the show the other day, and we were busting his shit for a good hour, and he was playing along with it.
Yeah, he's used to that.
Yeah. That's because you are assholes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I am too, though. I am too. So.
Assholes
But
are
Marshall's
good.
not. Marshall's a nice, young, sweet boy.
I'm a sweet boy. I would
Law-abiding
know.
Citizen. Yeah.
I hope this is Egghead's mom.
Yes, William. Mr. Bam, take a look, see.
This is the longest trailer ever.
It's a pretty long. It's, you know what? It's hardly even a trailer. It's more like I don't know what to call it. What's the difference between a
Is
teaser
this a
and a
sizzle
trailer?
reel? Is this the hot moments of the film?
It might be.
Holy
It's
shit.
like 4 minutes long.
If this is the fucking sizzle.
I mainly just wanted you to see Egghead.
Yeah, that's all we needed to see. Like, we've seen a couple of these other trailers. They're all absolutely horrible. But where's the funding coming for this? Like,
Well, they did do some crowdfunding, but I can't imagine they made that much off of the crowdfunding.
like maybe for the recent editions? Like, this is before crowdfunding with this resolution of screen, this particular PAL NTSC.
They have a rich family member that died or something.
Let's do something, man. Or they're like,
Well, they own like a Western museum.
okay.
Egghead told me like his dad owns like a museum for like Wild West shit.
oh, they probably make these and then sell them in the fucking museum gift shop. have this movie to remind you of your trip to Fucktown Land.
Let's see what else we got.
Hey everyone, it's the Vigilant Christian Mario, and you're here for a video.
Oh wait, I thought the Vigilant Christian Mario closed his channel. Actually, he closed it, and then the next day he was like, "Oh, actually, I didn't mean that I would just stop making videos. I just meant like YouTube was fucking me. That's what I meant." And then he deleted both of those videos, and now here's another video saying he's gonna
I
quit.
needed to make to give you some sad news. Looks like YouTube is targeting my channel for termination.
Good.
To take it down completely.
Actually, that's not what this means, the thing you're showing right now. This is telling you that the countries listed below have passed laws that that basically outlaws your type of content.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to move to one of these places.
I mean, like, most of these countries are not within his viewer base anyway.
Israel?
Italy, like any country that doesn't speak English predominantly. And I mean, Mario's getting most of his views from the US and Canada. The only one that he's taken a big hit from here is probably the UK.
No, you can't be in Slovenia.
Oh no! There's hardly anybody that lives in Slovenia anyway.
My good friend Barbara for you to see is in Slovenia.
Okay.
She sure is.
For those of you who don't know, I've been dealing with some pretty strange things in the last week and a half when it comes to my channel. If you didn't see my previous video, one morning I woke up and I received over 200 messages like this from YouTube directly telling me we have received a legal complaint against your video. And it doesn't even make sense because, well, I'm not talking about anything.
Yeah, but I've never, I haven't heard this one yet, the legal complaint thing.
Oh, well, no, I haven't got that
controversial in many of the videos. In fact, they are simply Bible studies.
No, they're
and
not.
Me sharing my faith.
No, they're not. They're not. It's you telling everyone that everything in existence is satanic, basically.
Sharing his faith, man.
It's not
Everybody's
far off.
going to hell.
It's not far off from Alex Jones telling everybody that the frogs are gay and the vampires are sucking blood.
Right.
It really isn't much different at all.
And you know what? I looked at Mario's Social Blade, and he is not being fucked with by the algorithm. He's picking up, you know, 400, 500, 600, 700, maybe even as high as 2,000 subs a day.
Damn.
And he's getting like over 1 million views a month, sometimes as high as 5 million views in a month.
Well, that's pretty good with this atmosphere.
Yeah, so him losing viewership for a few videos in some of these countries, it does nothing. It doesn't affect him hardly at all.
But apparently, somehow, YouTube is blocking the content. And so I wake up this morning and once again...
That doesn't mean you're blocked. That just means that you aren't going to run a lot of ads. You'll run limited to no ads. That's what that means. So don't act like this means that you're blocked. This means you're not getting paid. That's what that means.
The same thing has happened. Now,
these two things are not related to one another. The email you showed and then the yellow $sign, those are not related.
Now, the reason that I'm not going to continue to upload to this channel is because once you start uploading consistent stuff like this that gets reviewed and blocked, you essentially...
None of this is blocked!
Blocked from monetization. Blocked from the eyes of my pasture, my flock.
Your pasture?
His flock and the
pasture.
pasture.
Are having your channel be put at risk for completely terminating it.
Dude, okay, if yellow $signs put your channel at risk of being terminated, then like half of YouTube would be terminated.
I got so many yellow $signs.
Yeah. That just means that just means that they don't believe advertisers want to run ads over your videos. That's all it means. Nothing more, nothing less.
Removing it or kicking me off the YouTube Partner Program. As you can see, YouTube reserves the right at its discretion to not show ads and on the watch page, including ads from certain advertisers, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, this has been one of their guidelines forever. They always reserve the right to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
What company wouldn't do that?
Well, not even that. Like, YouTube has, for like at least the last 6-7 years, just about every year, they completely changed the way that their fucking monetization works. And it's like recently it's been blatant. Like they've been cutting any type of content that they disagree with out of the payout. And that's terrible. But even before that, they would change the way that videos get shown and viewed based on the type of content it is. And everybody complains, but some people swing with the punches and improve their fucking channel.
I've heard Mario suggest that this happens to him because he's part of the truther movement or whatever the fuck. And no, it just happens to anyone that's edgy or has controversial viewpoints or uses naughty language
or perpetuates bullshit.
Yeah, but it happens to anybody. But the thing is that he's not getting auto unsubbed. That's clear. He's not. They're not like keeping his videos from being recommended and shit. He's doing fine in every stat and metric around.
Yeah, this shit's mild compared to what other people are going through.
So YouTube, if you consistently do this, they turn off your potential program and you get kicked off the platform.
Okay. So no, I mean, just because you get kicked out of the partner program doesn't mean you get kicked off the platform. They're not. They're not the same thing. I mean, both can happen, obviously. If you get kicked off the platform, you get kicked out of the partner program. But they could take away your monetization and let you still upload videos.
I've looked at the policies, and in no way, shape, or form am I even breaking anything in many of my videos.
I disagree with that because that you're not breaking rules because you are calling. Well, their rules are very.
See, check this out.
Anyone could be breaking the ruls.
See, this is Mario's social blade. I mean, like on Tuesday, he got over 2,000 subs in one day. That's pretty good.
Good.
I mean, on a bad day, he got over 200, and it's usually like 400 or 500 a day. This negative 425,000 views. That's because he had a few videos that he either took down or they got removed. But
yeah, if you look at any social blade of an account that's been fucked with by the algorithm, all that shit's going to be red.
Yep.
Save for like a few days.
Yeah, the days he doesn't upload anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when that happens. Yeah, in May he got 22,000 subs in 1 month. And that same month he got over 4 million views. He's not hurting.
Now, he's actually lucky, man, because a lot of people are getting hit hard.
Yeah.
Targeted. I really don't know what's going on.
But
I haven't heard a solid answer from anyone at YouTube in regards to this. So I can only assume that I'm being targeted because this is a large channel and I'm a Christian.
I can only assume.
Well, there you go. Called it.
How about this, dude? How about you assume that what you're perpetuating is utter fucking bullshit?
I will say large channels are better protected usually. And no, it has nothing to do with you being a Christian. It has to do with your wild conspiracy theories that you spew in all your videos. You have to admit, Mario, most of your videos are not you reading the Bible. It's you saying whatever the hot topic of the day is actually
interpreting
satanic.
A trending topic to try and beast the fucking algorithm to the Christian mind, because you know Christians are easily persuaded when you bring up Satan. And you bring up the devil being in their children's favorite pop star, or their children's favorite video game, or their children's favorite, I don't know, Happy Meal box. Cereal
or in
box.
their children.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That would be a priest, wouldn't it? In their children.
Oh,
no, it looks like conservatives and Christians are.
Can we get through one fucking episode without pedo jokes? Jesus fucking Christ!
Not welcome on this platform.
Yeah,
not even a big time political dude. I don't talk about politics that often, but I do share my faith, and that's not welcome here, apparently.
You're so full of shit! You're so full of shit!
Honestly, if your faith is accusing everything in the world of being satanic, especially things that like to advertise with YouTube, like when Beyonce's new song comes out, she wants to promote it via YouTube because she knows that's where people watch her videos. Yeah, you can fuck off with that being your faith being questioned. It's because you're a fucking shit stirrer, you piece of trash. Nobody fucking wants to sit here.
There's plenty of Christian channels out there that do not get demonetized. You pretend like your channel's a Bible study when really it's just Alex Jones with a little bit more religion thrown in. Kind of like Brett Keane, actually, because Brett Keane used to pretend like his channel was about Gord, but really it was just about all the people he hated and trying to slander them.
But to a narcissist, you know, they might as well be going against God.
They're against me because my channel's about Gord.
That's a conspiracy.
Come on, Gord. I ask myself. Come on, Gord.
When I ask myself, come on, Gord.
Come on, Gord. Bring the mac and cheese.
Boy, that Zale the Dong's got a fucked up name. Doesn't he?
Doesn't he? Yeah, I love watching Mario struggle. The problem here is that he's not actually fucking struggling. His channel's growing. Yeah. Everything in Mario's world is just fucking fine except for his yellow dollar signs. But guess what? Everybody's getting them fucking yellow dollar signs. The No Jumper podcast released a video of somebody. The person was talking about how they got off drugs and that caught them a demonetization. That should be like an inspiring topic.
It's about drugs.
About drugs.
I don't want to run ads over that.
Like, Mike Cain is running for mayor song. That one got demonetized.
Your Cain is running for mayor song? Yeah, because it's political. They demonetize political now.
You know, did it give you a reason for being demonetized? Or is it a yellow question mark?
Yeah. I just got the yellow. I got the yellow dollar sign. So then I appealed it, and then it stayed yellow.
And are there any swear words in it or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay,
maybe like one.
Well, that's weird then. They were probably just bullshitting. It's like, oh, okay, well, I don't think it is because I remember that video. There's no fucking like weird. There's nothing in the video that would make it unadvertiser friendly, and it's a song. So
nothing in the title, nothing in the video.
There's there's no rhyme or reason. Like, I've had videos that didn't get monetized that were totally PG, and then I've had videos where we're like talking about butt sex and shit, and those get approved. Yeah. So I mean, whoever the fuck is, I don't even know if there's real people monitoring these videos.
Definitely not most of them.
No, it's algorithm.
Yeah, it's robotics. They check the chat, and the one thing they do is if you have subtitles, they read your subtitles and they trigger words just off that.
I mean, they could run the same program that they run for subtitles through your video without you putting subtitles on it. They could do that. But yeah, you know what? The chat replay, that shit can work against you.
Yeah.
I've heard people like Ethan Ralph like will take down their video after the stream is done and re-upload it to get rid of the fucking chat because there's so much nastiness in their fucking chat.
Have you noticed any change from when we go live to when it goes to the main channel? Have you noticed anything that way?
What do you mean?
Well, like we will stream live on DP Underground sometimes with Drunken Peasants, and then you'll pull it up, put it on the main channel. That no longer has the chat connected to it. Have you noticed any change because the chat's not accompanied with it? Is there more monetization coming through or less when it goes up to the main channel?
I haven't noticed that big of a difference. It seems about the same, and it kind of seems like flipping a coin almost.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have no idea.
No idea.
I would have to see if both videos stayed up on both channels and one got demonetized and the other one didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Mario's.
So if you want to continue to follow my work, please go to the backup channel, Vigilant Vlog. I'm going to upload all my Christian videos here, and thank you to everyone who's joined me over there.
I'm never leaving YouTube.
Yeah, and it's funny, on one of his last videos, he was like, you guys are dumb if you're telling me to just make another YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And now that's exactly what he's doing.
To work here, and that's just the sad reality of it.
Look at him flexing in the lower left-hand corner.
I'm hoping someone can give me an answer and fix this, and if so, I'll start regularly uploading to the main channel. But please don't unsubscribe, because
YouTube bans the Bible and the gospel. You are so full of shit.
I was just looking at that. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I could literally make a channel reading a page of the Bible every day. I guarantee you I won't get banned. I won't get any views.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to watch anybody read that shit. But hold on. Like, that's a clickbait. That's the kind of title. That's a misleading title right there. Like, that's the kind of shit you'll get a strike for. Yeah, and you fucking know that your channel isn't the Bible or the gospel. It's you spewing disgusting, wild-ass conspiracy theories. That's what your channel actually is. Don't pretend like it's the fucking Bible. It's not. Anyway, sorry.
Which I support his right to do so. I support his right to spew out any kind of bullshit he wants, but he's lying here.
Right. Exactly.
He's feeding on the fear of ignorant people, and now that people are getting called out for this, he's annoyed and angry that YouTube is censoring him. But no, you've been getting away with murder for too fucking long, you little prick.
I will be
I don't like Mario.
Able to share the videos that I'm posting, and also I'm gonna go live on the main channel. So I'm gonna do some live shows with you guys, just to let you know what I'm up to and still use this massive subscriber base that I've accumulated.
Dude, usually if you get a yellow dollar sign, the title has something to do with it. Honestly, it's usually a word in your title. I mean, okay, your thumbnail here says Satan in it in really big letters. I think that's probably why that one didn't go through. Your other one says a reason today Christians are so weak. That sounds inflammatory towards a group, Christians. So that's probably why that got demonetized. China is burning Bible. Okay, you have it saying burning Bibles. That's probably why it's going to get demonetized.
Well, YouTube, I think, has straight up said that they're not trying to monetize videos that talk about politics or religion.
I mean, but we have all kinds of videos where we're like Trump this, Trump that, and those get monetized.
And I think they slide through, but it's like the people who have the more political, because Trump's not exactly politics, right?
He's the fucking president.
Yeah, but he's American pop culture right now.
Dude, he's the president. He is politics. He is the epicenter of politics in the country.
It's more pop
I've never heard
culture
you
when
say
it comes
something
to-
more wrong as long as I've known you.
It's not wrong.
What?
It's not wrong.
Okay. Okay.
Trump wasn't ever a politician before he became president.
It doesn't matter.
It's a topic.
Are we living now or are we living in the past?
We're living in now.
Right.
Where right now he's more pop culture than politics. He's in politics because of pop culture.
Well, just call it politics then.
No, he's in politics because he decided to become a politician.
Okay.
Yeah.
But talking about Trump is no longer about politics as much as it is about pop culture.
No, we talk about Trump because he's in politics.
No, we talk about Trump because he's a fucking idiot.
No, we never talked about Trump before he got into politics.
Yeah, because he was never a topic of discussion in,
my
in
God.
the public.
Now you're going to do the loop-de-loop thing.
No loop-de-loop, dude.
Now I got you backed in a corner, and now you're going to be like, okay, well...
Look, yeah, obviously Trump is politics, but...
No, okay, so now you just said a moment ago he wasn't, and now you just said he is.
It's because talking about Trump is the political fucking pop culture. It's pop culture. It's pop culture.
It's not pop culture.
Our president is pop culture. It's our presidents have always been pop culture, though.
I got them both.
But you just said that... Oh my God, dude.
Because there's a difference between...
You said so many different things.
There's a difference between religious politics, ecumenical politics, social politics. Things like that are the ones that are getting, like, untargeted. But when it comes to the president, he's like the fucking king of the world. He's talking about a celebrity.
On Drunken Peasants, when Donald Trump was the host of The Apprentice, we never talked about him. When he started doing political rallies and he became the top member of a political party, the Republican Party, then we talked about him.
It's because he embraced the memes because he wanted to get into pop culture.
Someone in the chat said Billy Loop. It's true. That's like you'll start arguing with Billy about something, and it's a linear argument, and then it starts to curve back around.
It's because Trump,
so it can go in a fucking circle.
Of course, Trump is politics. He's the president, but
that's what I said.
Of course, yeah, but you're not seeing the point here.
What's the point?
The point here is that Trump is bigger than politics. This isn't the argument about, abortions are bad, Christianity is bad, Satan is bad. These are different types of policies. Trump is the fucking celebrity. He's the king. He's the fucking face of America. So it's not a political viewpoint to talk about Trump.
So you're saying it's like he's become sort of this melding of pop culture and politics and like this monster. So it's not really.
Well, I think as far as YouTube goes for demonetizing political opinions, like they've said they've done, they slow up on the person who's the face of America because everybody's going to be talking about him because he is pop culture.
But I didn't give a fuck about him before he was the highest elected political office in the country.
Yeah, because it ramped up his political or his pop culture weight by fucking 1,000-fold.
I didn't give a fuck about him like literally at all. I mean, like
I bet you bought the WrestleMania where he appeared with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon. WrestleMania 23.
No, I didn't see it. Yeah, there was a period in my life I didn't watch a lot. But yeah, like when I talk about Trump, I talk about like his fucking crazy policy and the fact that, you know, he's got this revolving door of a staff behind him and like just his wild ideas and the things he does wrong. But I do that. I've held that opinion about pretty much every president, especially the ones I didn't like. Like I didn't like George Bush, the younger George Bush. I didn't like him. So I probably talked more shit about George Bush than Trump.
Yeah, I definitely talked more shit about George Bush than Trump.
George Bush did some George Bush was a more likable guy in my opinion.
He was.
But you know, he did some really fucked up shit like as far as the wars go and all that.
He was stupid and he made stupid statements, but even then those look like fucking child's play to what Donald Trump's getting away with. Like,
yeah, he's definitely more likable than Trump.
I mean, taking us into a war that cost trillions and last for the better part of a decade under false pretenses is pretty bad.
Yeah, but that really wasn't him. That was a shadow government operating behind him.
Okay, what? All right, see, woo, loop-de-loop, Billy.
No, it's not a loop-de-loop. It's this. Trump is not the political divide. It's the things around it. And if YouTube's going to be demonetizing politics, it wouldn't behoove them to demonetize Trump as much as the politics surrounding Trump. So when you say bans Bible, Christians weak, burning Bibles, those type of trigger words, banned, these are the things that become politicized. But when you put Trump mistakes, Trump did something dumb again, it's more like, oh, okay, this is about Trump and not about his policies. When the policies intercede, that's when it becomes political.
But the thing is, though, they are banning the politics. Well, not banning it, but getting rid of it. Except if it's big news like CNN and Fox.
Yeah.
It's the regular content creator who can't talk about the shit,
Well, yeah.
which pisses me off.
It's because CNN and the other bigger companies barter their own ad deals through YouTube.
Well, yeah. Not to mention now there's YouTube TV, so they're working directly with all these networks now.
Exactly, yeah.
Much to the
And the
chagrin
real,
of the
and the
cable
real
company.
opinion of the world doesn't fucking matter.
And who owns VidCon? Viacom, which is, you know, owns multiple
They
TV
recently
networks.
bought them.
Yeah.
Is Viacom CBS?
Viacom is Viacom. It's like let me see the networks Viacom owns.
I think they do. I know they own CBS and Showtime, right?
I think
I didn't know they had VidCon. That's insane.
Yeah.
They just bought it this last year, though.
Yeah, well,
from the Green Brothers.
Yeah.
Which is like, how much fucking money did those guys make when Viacom wants to buy something from you? Holy shit.
I think they said how much they sold it for. I think they're going to stick around and kind of see things
They get to
run.
like still control it, but they don't own it anymore.
I don't know if they control it as much as they run it, right? Like,
yeah.
They always have to bow to the masters now. Viacom's like, hey, this year at VidCon, we want to sneak in the stars of Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, Viacom is part of the like CBS Corporation.
Yeah.
Paramount Pictures. It's a lot of it's a huge property.
Yeah. All properties are like that now. We got like 6 different
Disney's
companies.
terrible, man.
Disney's bad. They just bought Fox as entertainment properties, which frees Fox up to really control the propaganda machine. They're not worried about making Deadpool or pleasing Seth MacFarlane's fans. They're like, oh, here's Seth MacFarlane making Family Guy talking shit about us every week. Let's not worry about him anymore. Sell him to Disney. So now we can be full on fucking red state escapists.
I got a question. Since Viacom owns VidCon now, do you think eventually, because now that YouTube has the cable now, do you think eventually the creators will be kind of shut out and to be like the TV show guys up there?
I mean, that's kind of where we're headed right now, right? The creators are slowly being shut out, and the ones that will survive are the ones that find ways to monetize outside of the.
Well, I'm talking about like at VidCon. Do you think they'll be like in a couple of years be featuring Big Bang Theory, like you said, instead of content creators?
Possibly, yeah. The content creators right now that are featured at VidCon are usually inclusive because of their relationships with the past creators. You know, you had people that were invited to be at VidCon and part of the show that had shit terrible views. You know, they hadn't their subscribers hadn't gained in years. Like they're averaging like 5,000 a video.
I was just sitting here thinking about that.
It's already it's not optimal the way the guests are set up anyways. So if it turns into fucking
weird,
Big Bang Theory, well, I think what's going to happen is if VidCon does go that way, the stars of their shows will be forced to have their own YouTube vlogs. So that hey, this is YouTube star Kaylee Cuoco from Big Booby Theory.
She's hot.
Yeah, she can. But
you know, I think that's where it's going to go eventually, and it sucks for the content. The content creators getting pissed on, man.
Yeah,
they really are.
It was the Wild West for a while, you know. It was the gold rush.
Yeah.
Everybody was out there getting everything they could out of it, and I think the TV finally caught on that this was the base of where the children's viewership.
So the first thing they did was they ran stories about Nazi videos with Coke ads over them.
Yeah, it's because they knew that it would get the young viewers over to their websites.
It didn't catch on for a while, so these stories were being run like once a month.
Yep. PewDiePie got hit with it.
Yep.
The Coke ad, and every time that would happen, it would finally break through. YouTube would try and do something to correct it. Advertisers would pull out. The advertisers were only pulling out because they knew they can get back in for a better deal. It broke their contracts. They're like, okay, well, hey.
Well, you know, I'm nothing like PewDiePie or anybody. I'm a small timer. But my video from 2 years ago is recently what got me in trouble. It was a video I did called, it was a skit called Nazi Size. It was basically me acting like a flaming gay guy who was trying to lose weight, who found an exercise program called Nazi Sizing. And it was from 2 years ago. And it got me suspended again for 3 months, and I've only been off suspension for 2 weeks. Then boom, and I mean, look, it wasn't edgy, was it controversial? Yeah, but it was clearly comedy, dude. I was, you know, it was in black and white. It was weird. It was, you know, I know what got me was this part where I was going, throw the juice in the oven, it was the part of the exercise, but still, it was comedy. Fuck.
And it was clearly acceptable, at least for a while. But now retroactively,
they're retro banning.
Over.
Yeah, they're retro banning. It's fucking. And by the way, I appreciate you tweeting at me, Billy, and saying it sucks and all that shit.
Yeah, it does. But it does suck. Like, you're not a fucking bad dude. You're not out here being like, throw the juice in the oven. I don't know why you would put juice in an oven though. Juice.
Yeah, well, orange juice is kind of nice when it's warm.
Huh. Never tried that.
Yeah.
I always like mine cold. But yeah.
I like the kosher juice in the oven. Get it? Kosher.
What makes
kosher
juice? What makes juice kosher?
Dead juice.
Moving on. But honestly, I don't feel like it's worth it to continue to risk the entire channel, because that's what they're going to do. They're just going to continue to persecute me in this way. I'm really stressed out over this. I'm having a hard time. So, guys, if you can continue to pray for me.
He's persecuted, guys.
He's persecuted. I'm having a really hard time, guys. You have a hard time every fucking day of your life, dude. You struggle between being real and being Christian.
No, hiding your fucking homosexuality. That's his hard time in life. He needs to just admit it. I'm gay.
He doesn't need to admit it.
I'm going to edit that later about how not gay he is. He's like, I'm going
to edit that later.
I'm gay.
So got Pimpmunk. I'm gay.
Admit it, I'm gay. I want to admit that I'm gay.
Wait a minute. You ain't got to edit. Look, watch this. I suck dick. Put it in my ass, baby. There you go.
Somebody screen cap that and send it to the fucking mayor of Knox County.
Huh?
Guys, I got bad news.
What?
The mayor of Knox County, Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been usurped by a new contender, Al Borland.
Oh, shit.
You know what my favorite photo ever is, though?
What? That's a good photo. I love that. They should put that.
That sounds convincing.
What happened? That's a good photo.
Someone said it looks like you're getting a BJ.
Is that your BJ face?
No, actually, I got my peanut butter on my penis and my dog's licking it up.
Oh,
Diesel.
fuck yeah.
My dog has a peanut allergy.
It's Rosie. I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Well, that's not what you said a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you literally just said you suck all the dicks in the world.
I did say that. Maybe
Yes,
I am.
Did the stuff behind you, the what is that called?
Yeah, I tore it down.
Did it fall down when you fell asleep?
Now, what it is, I do it even when I'm not asleep. I go back and I rub it up against it and tear it off. I'm actually going to tear it all down anyway eventually, and change it.
Are you in like a storm closet right now? Like,
no, I'm in an extra room that I turned into my webcam room or whatever, my computer room.
Yeah, you're just so close to that wall. I want some space behind you.
Not that close. I'm not really that close to it.
Oh.
I am when I back up. It's just that camera makes it look like I'm close.
Oh, okay.
But when I back up and like when I'm sleeping and shit, I was close to it.
I thought you were like casting from the pantry or something, and I'm like,
no, it's just because the way the webcam is. I'm not really that close.
Yeah, I'm surprised your webcam isn't square.
I screen capped this too.
Oh God. The Bible?
Is it just me or is nobody talking in the chat room?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, there's enough people watching for the chat room to be moving. But yeah, it's just like this during private shows. I mean, I know they're watching
and enjoying the show. That's fine.
We're just being that captivating. That's all.
Yeah.
The Bible.
Sometimes I wonder how many people watch this shit like on their TV and stuff, and they don't even use the chat.
Lay back and just chill with some weed.
Do you think the egghead here thought he had aspirations of growing up to be the next Will Wheaton?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't say anything earlier, but I swear to God, I was thinking that.
Wheaton. Will Wheaton.
Yeah, dude, put him in the Wesley Crusher like jumpsuit thing.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
Why didn't his fucking parents have a Star Trek museum?
Because they're from like, you know, the Southwest. You know.
The Ryby? The Ryby? The bigger Ryby?
The character name that Egghead's dad plays is Texas Clapsaddle. That's his name.
Clapsaddle?
Yeah.
Clapsaddle? What the
Clapsaddle sounds like something you get from selling your butthole to the wrong fucking patron.
Dude, that's my gay stripper name.
I got a case of the Clapsaddle.
The claps. I just got the clap saddle.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Drunk on the wine.
Yeah. Here's his
Go ahead.
Tex Clapsaddle. Skeleton Creek production producer Larry W. Simpson stars as one of the lead actors, Texas Clapsaddle. In the films, Larry was raised on a horse ranch east of Enid, Oklahoma, and grew up Western. Larry has produced 5 films for Skeleton Creek Productions. His credits include The Trail to Abilene, Guys Along the Bravo, Showdown at Devil's Butt, Curse of the Sacred Mountain, and Cactus Creek. As an actor, he's even been seen in episodes of Unsolved Mysteries, several documentaries, national commercials, home business commercials, and SCP movies. Larry, along with his brother Rick, owns Skeleton Creek Productions and an Old West Museum movie studio in Enid, Oklahoma.
You look really carefully, you can see him in the background of Unsolved Mysteries. He's there, I promise.
He plays like the fucking kidnapper.
Yeah, they always had those reenactments.
The wife beater, the jealous husband. He's played like 27 of them. Very proud of my work on Unsolved Mysteries.
27 of them?
He's played 27 different abusive husbands. I love Stormy Lane. That's who Egghead was talking about. I'm gonna go be a cowboy like my pastor Amy. Tex
That's a porn name. Stormy Lane's a porn name.
Totally. I feel like
Texas Clapsaddle.
Didn't Stormy Lane fuck Donald Trump?
That's Stormy Daniels.
Oh. And then
the worst names ever. Texas Clapsaddle.
This name's Cimarron Simmons. Is that Ron? Is Ron Simmons? Isn't that
Cimarron Simmons?
Cimarron Simmons. Damn.
Farouk.
They're like, this is going to be the next Walker,
Farouk is
Texas
on
Ranger.
fire. No,
these movies are absolutely terrible. You know, I think we're gonna watch one.
Oh, God.
Dude, we have to pick when we're gonna do that. When we're gonna do the movie review.
Now that I know that it's this, I don't want to pick.
Do you only watch bad movies for the movie review?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because I got a movie that some people would say bad, but I find it to be fucking awesome. It's called Officer Down. So
I found a link to a movie that was on YouTube, and it was very clear copy. It's from 1985. It's called
All
The
praise
Rape.
our Lord and Savior Benpai. Also check out the guests' channels.
Oh, why? Thank you for throwing that in.
Yes. Do it.
Yeah, the $5 and above get text to speech, so that's where.
Technically, on this one, I'm not a guest, but okay.
Is 9/11 mode open?
Yes, it is.
There's a movie.
Yeah, it's open.
There's a movie that came out in 1985.
I'm gonna do that just because. I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm gonna do this just because that was over 10. So yeah, 9/11 mode open.
There's a movie that came out in 1985, and I saw it was on YouTube, available to watch, completely like straight off YouTube. Right? It's called The Rape of Richard Beck.
Wow, that's a
weird.
It stars Meredith Baxter, a guy named Richard Crenna, Pat Hingle. These aren't like huge people.
Meredith Baxter was like the queen of the Lifetime original movies.
Yeah.
And the
She's
mom
also
from
the
Family
mom.
Family Ties. Yeah.
This is about a Seattle veteran cop who thinks that all women that get raped deserve it. Like it's their fault for dressing as sluts. And then he gets raped.
Weird.
and it looks like it's an action crime drama. It looks like a lot of money went into it. The entire it's got a 6.6 on IMDb. Holy shit. That's way higher than I thought it would. But it's when I saw that, I was like, I want to watch this, but I don't want to watch this without Benjamin by my side. It sounds so loaded and so bad. I don't know, man. The cop thought all women deserved it, and then what happens? He gets raped.
Whoa. Love you guys.
That's
9/11. 9/11. 9/11. 9/11. Whew. I went to Walmart last night on the Indian Reservation because it's open 24 hours. It was.
Is that your story?
That's literally it.
I just went to Walmart, man.
Just figure about you're taking a drink, I'd throw out a little morsel, a little gem.
Where I'm from, there's all kinds of Walmarts that are open 24 hours, like everywhere.
And the Walmarts near me, they're not that near. They're like 10, 15 minutes away. They're all they all close at midnight. And I just happened to be hanging out a little after midnight, wanting to go buy some bullshit from Walmart.
Like a real American.
And I went to the Indian Reservation. Didn't even go to the casino. I was right next to fucking Tulalip Casino. I should have went in there and fucking played some Gizzard games.
I like to play casino games.
I don't like to. I just should have. I probably would have won $1 million.
What
You're not going to win $1 million in a casino unless you're betting like tens of thousands of dollars.
Well, you say that, but I think that I can't even loop this one around.
No,
I'm
you
like,
can't.
I'm like,
I mean, with the way the games work there, their payouts aren't that high, so you'd have to be betting unbelievable amounts of money.
I just like playing video poker at those places. You sit down on the little video slot machines with a video poker.
Oh man, those are so hard to win.
No, the video poker has the best odds.
Video poker, yeah.
Yeah, the video poker is the best odd as far as slot machines go. They actually pay people in Las Vegas.
See, when I hear slot machine,
wage,
I think of the brrr,
which
like,
is why I said video poker instead of slot machine, because I'm a yeah, Ben. My logic loop wins.
God
damn.
But they do pay people in Las Vegas an hourly wage to play the video poker slot machines, because just based on they do based on the amount of accurate odds of winning. If you play it by the book, the people make the fucking money playing it enough to get paid an hourly wage. I don't know if they've changed that recently, but there's like I saw a whole thing on ABC News Exposed with John Stossel, I think.
Look at this super powerful shot, people. Super massive powerful shot. The 16th of September 2018.
It's a lot of chemtrails.
4 minutes to 6 p.m. Look at this. Look at what they are doing. Look. You cannot hide this stuff today.
I used to know a guy who believed that chemtrails would turn our skin into silicone over time.
Well, it will.
Oh, will it?
And the point of that would be
drink up.
Drink up. Josh.
Shove us in women's breasts. That's why.
This is what happens when 9/11 happens on the day of a show. 9/11 mode just got turned on. Yeah, you look at all these chemtrails or whatever, the jet streams or whatever, and you really wonder.
That's what they are.
You really wonder if this is God doing a bukkake.
It's a new cocky.
God is doing a new cocky.
God is doing a new thing.
God is doing a new cocky. So that's a hit right there. There's a meme that's been going around after this Eminem MGK diss battle. There's a picture of "That's why Jesus Christ is my neighbor" guy, and the caption.
I don't know who that is. I don't recall anyone saying that.
The caption says the only rapper Eminem doesn't want it with.
What did he say though? Because I'm not sure who you're talking about.
He said, "That's why Jesus Christ is my neighbor."
I've never heard anyone say that, so I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like an old man with an old lady, and they're doing a little rap about Jesus being their neighbor.
No, they didn't say. I don't think they said neighbor.
How do you know? Are you familiar with the clip I'm talking about?
No, I don't. Not the one you're talking about.
Saying what I'm
saying.
saying.
If I ever say that word.
What do you mean? You say it all the time.
Shut up. If I ever say that fucking word, it's gonna be screen capped to death. I fucked myself. Like if I don't know if I'd ever say it on purpose for any reason. I doubt I'd ever actually.
What are you talking about? You say it all the time.
Beat the shit out of you. If for some reason I let it slip, it would. It would ruin me. Oh yeah.
It's usually preceded by "fuck that" or "that piece of shit" or "that lazy."
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I said I was out with Madison DeCambra the other night, and we were stuck in the road, and there was construction going on the road, and I said, "Oh my God, look at that digger."
Ben, sipping drinks straight from the bottle is unsanitary. Instead, you should use the nice clean shot glass that is Billy's belly button.
It's true.
Once I get my 10 grand.
10K? At that point, I mean, 10K, come on. You're not using my belly button for free, dude. You got to rent that shit.
Oh, well, fuck that then.
If you're getting 10K, you got to rent that. I'll give it to you for like 500.
That's so dumb.
What? What?
You were going to give it to me for free when it was like 10
When it was
bucks.
free, yeah, but I'm not going to be exploited.
I have to do 2 now.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, the fucking digger came in the street and blocked us off, and I said, "Oh my God, look at that digger! It came out of nowhere, right?" And she's like, she played me like I said the wrong word. She was like, "I can't believe you just said that." And I'm like, "What? No. I said digger. Damn it,
digger."
Yeah, I don't know. It's just this meme is really hurting me on a spiritual level.
These chemtrails are making you racist.
No, they're not. I'm not racist. I'm a sweet boy. I'm a very sweet boy.
I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing. I truly do.
I truly do. Oh, you seeing it? Oh, you seeing God's
No
bukkake?
more powerful shot, people. You can even see this stuff through the cloud, so how the fuck can it be condensation? Yeah, condensation is the same as that cloud, yet look. This stuff is glowing even through the cloud. This cloud is in front. This cloud is thousands of
Oh, yeah, you know, because you can't see through clouds, right?
feet lower than that silly fucking chemtrail. Look.
Is the cloud lower than the
Yeah,
chemtrail?
look at what I'm showing you there.
Yeah, the cloud is lower than the jet streams up there,
And
but
you can't see through the whole cloud. There's just like a lighter spot where you can kind of see through.
Yeah, I
it.
think
You can
we
see
have the
chemtrails.
sun reflecting. Okay, this is what happens. There's an opening in that cloud right there that's not as dense.
Right.
And we have the sun behind it, so it's illuminating the lighter with that lower density cloud. This is very basic, dude.
No, dude, it's glowing through the cloud because it's radioactive.
Radioactive. Where's Chris Reagan? When
yeah,
you
dude, he
need to annoy
hates
him?
Imagine Dragons. I didn't even really know who Imagine Dragons was. Like, kind of, like I had heard it.
Yeah.
But when Chris Reagan said he hated Imagine Dragons, the first thing I did was look up an Imagine Dragons song and play it in front of him. So
real dick move.
Yeah. Shit.
I would go as far as to say Ben's not a sweet boy.
Don't say you don't like things in front of me, because then I'll start like playing.
You know what I don't like, Ben? I don't like when cute guys with tattoos give me blowjobs.
Oh yeah,
I really don't like
Good
that.
thing I'm not cute then, huh?
You are a cute boy. You are a cute boy.
Oh, dude, you reminded me of this song earlier. You ever seen this?
Oh yeah. Is this read a book?
Yeah! What's up, y'all? This your boy D-Mike. You see, I usually do songs with like hooks and concepts and shit, right? But fuck that, man. I'm trying to go platinum. So I'm about to rock this shit. Check this out, y'all. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book.
Who are they telling to read books?
I think generally the population
just everybody?
that lacks a certain
Neighbors,
nuance or knowledge.
Everybody?
For the crave for knowledge.
Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. R-E-A-D-B-O, okay. R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. Sports page, not a magazine. But a book, nigga, a fucking book, nigga. Not a sports page, not a magazine.
But a book, neighbor. A fucking book, neighbor.
It gets even better too.
It's really good.
It is really good.
It's a
but
great
who are
song.
they talking about? Like, it seems like they're talking to someone specifically.
I think they're specifically talking about a generation who lost value in the certain things that raised the generation prior to them.
Oh, okay.
I love twerking with book booty shorts.
Raise your goddamn kids.
Raise your kids. Raise your goddamn kids. This is a message to fatherless America.
Drinking 40s of malt liquor.
Your body needs water.
Your body needs water, so drink that shit. Your body needs water, so drink that shit. Your body needs water, so drink that shit. Buy some land, fuck spinning rims.
Fuck spinning rims.
But this is the thing, right? Like, this isn't racist.
It's not because a black guy made it.
No, it's conscious. It's conscious.
If a white person made this,
that would be racist.
That's such bullshit.
No, I think Tommy Sotomayor rated this dude.
The person who showed this to me was a black person, and I laughed my fucking ass off.
It was really good. You know who does stuff like this and is a white guy and does this all the time? Rucka Ali.
Is he white?
Yeah.
Is he not white?
He's Caucasian.
We hung out with him at VidCon.
Is he like? Is he like a total white dude though?
I never picked up anything other than white off of him.
Yeah, he's complete. Well,
so he's been slanging some nose candy, is what you're saying?
I snorted coke with Rucka Ali.
Yeah, I know he's white.
He just seems very white, but he does this type of stuff all the time in his songs, and a lot of people call him racist, but a lot of people call this racist.
Yeah. Buy some land. Dude, the part where they're talking about the deodorant. Or no, the brushing your teeth part. Oh my god.
I was trying to spinning rims. Telling people to stop being stupid.
Brush your teeth, brush your goddamn teeth. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your goddamn teeth. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your goddamn teeth. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your goddamn teeth.
Look at this shit. Look at those fucking flappy ass lips right there, dude.
But this is reminiscent of a cartoon style that existed in the 70s, 80s.
You're talking about like Fat Albert.
Fat Albert, yeah. This is, or a Wayne Head, like the Damon Wayans cartoon. Like they would do this often. Hey Arnold had some pretty weird facial features.
Speed stick. It's not expensive. It's called Speed Stick. It's not expensive.
I do.
It's so true though.
I do. Purchase,
it's not expensive.
I do purchase the more expensive deodorant.
Sure, but if all you want is to not smell like ass, you can buy cheap deodorant.
I buy the gel stuff. I like that.
I can't use the clear sticks because I'm allergic to it. I have to use white shit.
Yeah, take a swig, neighbor. Ask Joshua,
neighbor.
Joshua DeForest, take a swig, neighbor.
Hey, neighbor.
I'm running low. Shit. If I would have known 9/11 mode was coming on so strong, I would have fucking I would have bought a bottle or something.
So you're out of alcohol?
I'll have to check. I might have a little bit of something.
This is what happens when you have Jeff Holiday over for the weekend.
Well, no. That's a good point. But no, I was doing 9/11 mode last night too. Last night was a very successful solo stream.
Nice.
It went pretty well.
I'll tell you, Ben, I have an idea. Let's get you a liquor sponsorship.
Okay.
I'll
I don't know how that's going to happen.
Start hitting up the liquors that are alt-right adjacent.
I'm not alt-right.
I'm fucking kidding. I was just trying to think of...
Well, no, Ben, you have had alt-right people on the show, so that makes you alt-right, Ben.
Yeah. You know, like getting along with people that disagree with you.
Yes.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
I wouldn't call any of them alt-right. I guess JF was the most alt-right one that we've ever had. Like we've had...
Yeah, you didn't even know at the time.
We've had... Well, I mean, we had him on after, too. Like
Do you think
we had him on like
Styx
several months ago.
Hexenhammer considers himself alt-right?
No, he's a libertarian.
What about Roaming Millennial?
She's like conservative,
Okay,
I
yeah.
think. You know, then we've had like...
far left, if you disagree with them, you're alt-right.
Well, like someone like Sargon, it's like when you look at it, it depends whether he's left or right. Depends on where you fall. You know, there are people that are definitely more right wing than him, but to someone like me who's pretty left, he seems right wing.
Yeah, that's like with me and straight or gay.
I didn't have my crickets queued up.
To a straight person, I seem
Dude,
really gay.
Billy told
To a
a
gay
joke
person.
to Chris Reagan that fucking bombed unbelievably. And Chris Reagan pointed out that after he told the joke, there were literal crickets chirping in the background. And there really were.
They were very loud. I got owned. I'm not gonna lie. But last time we hung out with Chris Raygun, I made another joke, and he said, I'm actually going to take that and put it in one of my videos. I'm writing that down.
I wasn't there to hear that story.
It happened.
Definitely
It
didn't
happened.
happen.
It happened.
Nope.
Read a motherfucking book. Read a book. Read a book.
Read a motherfucking book.
Read a motherfucking
Brought
book.
to you by your local motherfucking library.
I do love libraries.
This should have been like a local library commercial.
It basically was.
There used to be like PSAs telling you to go to the library and shit.
How is this video so square?
You know, it reminds me of someone's webcam.
Wow. Like even the black boxes blocking around the video itself make it only kind of square.
This is double square. This is like two me's.
Two me's. Me too. It's the to me movement.
To me or not to me? That is the question.
That is the question. How you say?
How you say?
How you say?
The pubic
I
space.
think this is a secret message that I need to read a book. So I will. I'll go read a book now.
But you're not a neighbor.
How about wear deodorant?
Oh no.
I could be a Weber.
Marshall smells
says I need
very
to wear
nice.
deodorant. Little fucker.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Dude, I watched Pimpmunk last night and he admitted Repsion pissed him off. Because when I talked to him, he was like, oh, no, I don't care. Don't bother me that much. And then, like, last night, Pimpmunk's like, I was pissed off. Repsion said I stink.
I was pissed off for a minute there, but I get over it pretty quick. But yeah, for a minute there, I was a little pissed off because I know damn well he lied.
I'm always amazed when somebody I meet like tells me later that like they ask me how I smell so good, and I'm like, because like this happens, right?
People can't help but compliment me constantly.
No, because I always
I'll activate mode for myself tomorrow.
Damn,
Okay.
Josh
There you
DeForge
go.
with another. No, because I usually assume that my scent is a little smelly. I just assume that. And then like
Wow.
I met anything for views, and then I was talking to him on a Skype call like a month later, and he was like, "Billy, how did you smell so good?" He's like, I'm like, I was like
I'll
taken
wash my
aback by
ass.
it.
That dude got banned from Twitch for saying racist stuff.
Yeah, because it's a different climate in Australia, dude.
But he wasn't even on Twitch when he said it. He said
Yeah.
it on YouTube and he got banned from Twitch for it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fucked up.
which means you're never safe.
He was riding around with Ice Poseidon and there was like 10,000 live viewers.
He was also a Twitch affiliate, though, so like they were directly connected to his.
I'm a Twitch affiliate.
Yeah, so if you say some out of pocket shit, they might fuck you up.
What if you say it on my stream?
Honestly, dude,
That's
that
what I'm
would be
saying.
bad. That would be bad.
Yeah,
but they wouldn't. They wouldn't
You
be
already
able to.
said the N-word on the stream, so we're already fucked.
Yeah, I'm the boy that makes a couple of jokes, and then everywhere I go, Ben spams the N-word at me via his text-to-speech.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll fucking step on your juggler.
You juggler.
I have a juggler? Is it like I'm the
juggalo,
king and I have
A jester
court
and a juggler?
Juggle for me, juggler.
Juggle for me, jester. Yes, I'm gonna step on him.
Oh, poor guy. Just because he's good at juggling?
Yeah, it pisses me off. I never learned how to juggle.
That's
BO
racist.
situation.
They like to be called people of juggle, okay, not jugglers.
What's a good politically correct? Like, let's say mime ends up being almost like a bad word, like midget. What's a good politically correct term for a mime?
People of silence.
Yeah, people of silence that are trapped in invisible boxes.
A non-talkie.
That's very biggody.
They are people of silence who I wish I could elaborate on the people of silence thing, because that's not just mimes. They're like disabled clowns. They're like
now. Would one of the terms be racist? Like, okay, people of silence is acceptable, but silenced people, that would be inappropriate.
Oh, damn.
Yes, that would be bad. That would be
Wow,
bad.
dude. Why are they? Who's silencing them? Why are you saying that? That admits oppression.
Yes.
Stripy clad silence people.
People of annoying.
I think a good term for mimes, if we were no longer allowed to say mimes, would be shut up, paint face. You say, hey, what's up, shut up, paint face?
Well, that's what you'd say to them. That'd be like the slur, paint face.
Yeah, what's up, paint face?
You a paint face mime.
What's up, you mute paint
We don't
face?
take kindly to your kind around here.
We don't like you, mute paint face. The muty painty.
They're transmute.
What if we called them gnarly chaplains?
Gnarly Chaplin.
Gnarly Chaplin.
Like Charlie Chaplin?
But that has nothing to do with the mime.
The gnarly part. They're gnarly.
Well, it's cool. Silent films. Kind of mime-ish, but not really.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't really know much about mimes. Aren't they just like fucking stupid clowns?
They're mute. They can't talk, and
Well, they can talk. They choose not to, right?
well, right. If you want to be a mime, you can't talk.
Can we call them okay,
Vocally challenged.
a vow of silence plus a clown? Can we call them vounds?
And they do things. They act like things are there that they're touching that aren't really there. They'll like pull an invisible rope and
Yeah. What if they're actually manifesting things into the real world?
they'll like lean up against a ledge that isn't there.
Allegedly. An alleged ledge.
Alleged ledge.
Yeah, the one thing I like about mimes is that if they're mid-mimery, you can do whatever you want to them, right? Like, there's no law against poking a mime in the fucking dick if he's miming.
There is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's actually in the book. Don't poke a mime in his dick.
Oh, I don't know where I got that from.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my mime.
I was watching this video the other day. It was one of those guys on the streets, you know, that paints their stuff like silver and doesn't move, you know?
Yeah.
And there was this
Human
dude, there was this dude fucking with his face, and he just punches the motherfucker.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's where I got it from. Because I always see videos of people fucking with them. I thought they weren't allowed to move.
That's not a mime.
Huh.
No, that's like a human statue. Like
Yeah, it is human statue.
They're
I
sort
see
of like
them.
mimes. They could be like cousins of
Mimes,
Yeah, but they
mimes
don't do
move
nothing but
though.
stand there, though.
Yeah, movement is important with a mime. It's like communicating without words.
I
and
have
you're like,
I have a theory about the multiverses. Mimes are actually police, interdimensional police. And the reason they're always building those boxes is to put the criminals in from the other dimensions. And we don't see the boxes because they're interdimensional police. We only see the police. And they're in their fucking mime suits, and we're super entertained by what they're doing, but what they're actually doing is manifesting these prisons on the other side of the fucking void. I think it's a tight theory.
So we just don't respect their work, and we're assholes.
Yeah, we're like heathens spitting in the face of our true heroes. They're building the walls that keep out the fucking.
I wonder
other
how
worlds.
old the like art form of being a mime is.
Oh, I know it goes back to the 15th century.
He's just guessing, and what he's gonna do is if he happens to be wrong, be like, "See, I knew it."
No, I'm not
And
saying
then
it started
when
in the 15th century. I'm just saying I know it was around in the 15th century.
Okay, it could, I mean, okay.
It could be a tale as old as time.
Jesus was a mime.
It could be a male as old as mime.
Looks like the earliest versions of mimes were all the way back in let's see. History. Like ancient, I guess it like Greek and Roman, like ancient Greece and ancient Rome had even like mime like performers.
Yeah. It probably helped for people that didn't speak like the languages in the big cities. They could be entertained.
You know what? They do mention Charlie Chaplin in this article too. So
I know a lot about mimes because I used to want to fuck one.
I mean, the 1500s. Yeah, it was around way before the 1500s.
Could you imagine fucking a mime and they have to break character because you make them fucking scream in ecstasy so loud? That's hot. That's really.
But I can't see where you would think of Charlie Chaplin, because a lot of mimes do a lot of the stuff Charlie Chaplin did in the films. So.
Yeah, because it was very emotive without
because you couldn't speak. It was silent film.
It lended itself perfectly to the format at the time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Great stuff.
Harpo Marx.
Now we see that actually we see mimery come back in big ways in the current day because of YouTube.
How the fuck are we talking about this?
Because this is fucking weird. It's because YouTube is a platform that goes worldwide. So people put out these videos where they're basically miming through the actions, so the videos can get passed outside of the language from which they're created.
Absolutely frightening.
Creepy. That's creepy as fuck.
Like if you ever watch one of those prank videos, like the more well produced ones, they never really explain the prank. They always show it through mimery. And that's because the videos can take off all across the world and get views in Croatia and Mexico and
Is there
Poland.
mime YouTube? I haven't seen any.
It's not mime.
Videos.
It's not mime. It's like the prank. I think the channels are called like Just Laughs or something.
Oh.
And I think they were originally created before YouTube, but they really thrive on YouTube. I think before YouTube they were syndicated across the world because people would go for syndication in different areas within the United States. They realized they can make these and syndicate them worldwide. You could send a copy to fucking
Hope's Dream Labs stops censoring Josh and our neighbors.
Oh wow. Spirit Flame, Ben just left the room. When he comes back, I'll make sure that you said drink up.
I've got a piss.
You got a pee-pee?
I got a piss.
Can I see your tallywhacker?
It is a private show.
Yeah.
Well,
show
you
private.
know what? I should show it to you for just saying tallywhacker because I love it when people say I love when people say tallywhacker. I do. I
wish there was
happy when I hear tallywhacker.
I wish there was an endearing word for the vagina as the tallywhacker is for the penis. Because like, if there was an equal word like tallywhacker for the vagina,
I like hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha's not equal though. It's too short. It's almost a derivative of something like hee-haw, and it's like, oh, what is she, redneck? But if like tallywhacker's like a derivative of tally-ho, which is like gusto, you know. And if we had a word that was as empowering as tallywhacker for the vagina, any man could walk up to a woman and be like, "Show me your flapdoodle," and they'd be like, I really don't want to, but let's fucking do this.
One, and they are called people of texture now.
You got two more. You got two more. Oh, wow. You got two more 9/11 modes while you were out of the room. Lynchburg, Tennessee. The frozen fucking... Yeah, this one just now. And another one from Spirit Flame, who said, stop censoring our Streamlabs. I don't know what that meant, but she said...
Well, Josh DeFord said that Streamlabs won't let him log in anymore, so...
Oh, damn. Well, he got logged in back now because we can see him here being the man. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Tallywhacker.
Flapdoodle. Flapdoodle's not as good as Tallywhacker.
I don't think it's going to work. I don't think Flapdoodle's going to work.
I have this now.
Some Lynchburg lemonade.
Jack Daniels. Pour up the Jack. I want some Maker's Mark.
Frère Jacques. Frère Jacques. Gourmet-vous. Gourmet-vous.
It's not gourmet.
Is it gourmet? I thought it was gourmet food. Isn't Frère Jacques a gourmet food? Gourmet food. Gourmet food.
Oh my God.
That's how it goes, right?
So I would say this is like a double right here.
Double toilet trouble.
Like
oh my God, Benjamin!
Oh,
I'm feeling
Pump
it,
that chest. Pump that
want to
chest.
sniff?
No, but I will.
I love the smell of whiskey. Fuck, I love the smell of whiskey.
It actually smells really good.
To you? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't drank for a while.
Yeah, it would smell good then.
Yeah.
I was just hanging out with Jack the other night.
Oh man, on my 25th birthday.
All right, here we go.
On my 25th birthday, I invited everybody to this club, and I had like 40 people out for my birthday. It was like when I was in the rap scene early on, and all these people started buying me drinks. The drinks at this bar were like $3 for a double.
Yeah.
And I had over 20 different drinks, varying from like a shot to mostly doubles, a couple triples, and one was a quad shot of Patron that people were buying me, and it was all in the course of like 2 hours. And I got so violently ill For 3 days afterwards, my face looked like a leopard because of my vomiting and stuff. Because it popped blood vessels in my face.
You're a pukey boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I drank like
no, but you puke. You puke.
I drank. Oh yeah, I do.
You're known to puke. You were on a TV show because you puke.
Yeah, it's true. Multiple times.
You're
I got
a
multiple.
puker.
I got multiple clips of me being on TV shows puking. Actually, there was an MTV show that was made.
You're a pukey
and
boy.
I puked in that too.
Pukey boy.
But I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought the TV thing up because I was watching this documentary the other day about backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
And I swear I thought I seen you in it.
Did you do backyard?
They were like toting you on this. You had people. You were standing on something, and they were toting you or something. I don't know what it was, but I swear that was you.
Oh, dude, the other night
might have been. I don't know.
The other night, this dude, he was a pretty big guy. What's that guy's name? The guy who's he laid on the glass and you stood on his.
Oh, Big Lurch, the Mighty Lurch.
Oh, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
he's from Reckless Freaks. Those are some buddies of mine. I actually, the other guy, Ben, that you met.
Yeah.
I actually went to high school with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we go way back. But yeah, the Big Lurch had me. Did you film that?
Yeah, I was live streaming that, but now but that's going to get released as part of the Patreon.
Yeah, he actually
thing.
asked if he could get the clip of me standing on him.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, he laid down on a bed of glass. I stood on a board that was on his belly and crushed into his body into the glass and rapped on him for like a good I would say 30 seconds. Was it a couple minutes? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd say it was like a good 30 seconds at least, but it felt like forever, and I was freaking out.
It probably felt like forever for him.
Yeah, I was freaking out.
Yeah, and then later on hold on. Did Ronald McFondle do the breaking his cinder block on his stomach with a sledgehammer when he was laying on...
he probably did.
He was laying on the bed of nails or something?
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Yeah, they put the guy on a bed of nails and they break a cinder block with a sledgehammer. Also, Lurch had Jake the Snake throw darts in his back.
Yeah. Ronald McFondle threw a dart in Lurch's back, and it
I wonder if I can get that.
It missed his back, but it went into like his shoulder meat, the meat of his shoulder. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Let me try something really quick here, because I'd like to.
Let me tell you about my best friend. Then Ronald McFondle molested me.
Well, there you go.
I went to the bathroom to wash it off, and as I'm going, everybody's looking at me like, slut. You let the clown fuck you, didn't you, slut?
You got two mead.
I have got to go urinate.
I got two mead. Pimpy's gonna take a wee-wee.
Let's see.
Can't hold Pimpy down because Pimpy won't go.
Ooh. He should have just peed in cups like he normally does.
Beer
which he does all the time.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Does he pee in cups all the time?
Yeah.
He's peed in cups like during shows with you.
Huh.
Oh, absolutely.
I would do like 24-hour streams, and I would pee in like bottles. Like while I was on Twitch, I would just slide it over there and get a little pee-pee going. I don't really give a fuck. It's a pee bottle. Pee bottles I didn't invent them. Sure as hell I'm not going to fucking not use one when I don't want to go to the bathroom during a stream. But I did drink out of one of my pee bottles one time on accident, and that fucking
Please tell me that's not true.
It's true. It fucking sucked. Because I made a joke earlier in the night about a pee bottle, but it was actually a bottle of tea. The tea just looked like pee. And I went to sip from it, and I made all the reactions like as if I had just drank pee. And everybody's like, "Oh my god, he just drank a fucking piss bottle," and it was like they all thought I had done it. I was going kayfabe, and then I like revealed that it was a joke after like I spat there and vomited for a good like 2 or 3 minutes selling it, and they were like, "Oh, that was a good one. You had me, Billy. You had me." And then like the stream went a lot longer, and I peed in the bottle that I had just emptied from drinking it. I peed in it, and I forgot that I peed in it, and I went to go drink another fucking thing of tea. And I drank my pee, and I didn't react at all. I had a stone face.
That's hilarious. Wow, that's so... I can't believe you admit that shit, but whatever. More power to you.
I mean, I can't take it back, right?
Yeah.
Might as well. But it was the same fucking stream that I tried to kayfabe it. It was like karma almost. and I didn't budge. I just like swallowed the pee, and I didn't let anybody fucking know.
Oh my god, dude.
It was perfect.
Well, see, now if he didn't admit it, then he just drank pee and it was all for nothing. But now he's got a story at least.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I also have this thing where if I do something fucked up, I have to tattle on myself because I consider myself perfect in many ways. So when what? So when I make a mistake, I want to make sure everybody knows that mistake. Then I'm perfect again because I'm not hiding anything.
I'm about to drink some of this extra special tea. Oh yeah.
Is it pee-pee? Oh, it's
kratom tea.
It's Kato Kaelin.
Dude, your piss is pretty brown.
Well,
you might
no.
want to see a doctor.
Now this is special, and this is extra special. But what I do is I take the kratom tea that I made, and I add a little bit more kratom to it.
That sounds special to me, Pimpy.
Extra special.
Oh. There was a cup of piss sitting on the toilet. I think I don't know. We're all boys here. I don't know if girls ever do this, but we've all pissed in cups or jars before, right? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
I've done it on.
I've never drank from one.
Yeah. No, that was
Dude,
a
we were
mistake.
on DP one night. I sat there and pissed in a cup. Nobody knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
I told on you about that.
boys do that thing. It's not a big
Told
deal.
on me
Like,
about it.
I've seen. I
Like
convinced.
literally, he just told us about
Yeah.
it while you were gone.
Really, little asshole,
Yeah.
telling on me like that. No, I'm joking. That's fine.
But like everybody does it. I'm sad girls can't do it because it's actually super convenient. You usually want to get rid of them.
Like pissing in the woods and shit.
Yeah,
I've
I
done
love
that.
pissing outside, dude. I love pissing
Well, the
outside.
girls got that little. They got that little device now that they can use. They
I
stick
heard
it
that
up to-
thing sucks.
But who
I
wants
heard
to?
it's,
Who wants to lug around a device that
Yeah.
you have to piss in?
Who wants an attachment? Like ours are undetachable.
Well,
I saw a picture recently
Don't
where
detach
this
my penis.
mom busted her kid. He had been like pulling open the bottom drawer of her dresser and pissing in
Yeah.
it. So when she found it, it was just full
Yeah.
of piss.
I actually,
That's so fucking
when I
gross.
was a kid, I think this is a thing a lot of kids do, because when I was a kid, I would piss behind the refrigerator. And if you guys know about refrigerators, they have like a liquid catch thing, like a tray underneath them. The old
Oh
ones,
my
at least.
god! Why?
And they pulled this tray out of the refrigerator,
Oh.
and it was full of piss because I would piss behind the fridge. I don't know why I would do it. I
Dude.
was a little fucking kid.
You say that about everything you did as a kid, and I'm like, that I never did that.
I was a weird ass kid, man. But
All right.
I think kids do this stuff.
That's fucked up, dude.
Okay, I think I have it. I think I have the video of Jake the Snake throwing darts.
Nice.
In that dude's back. Yeah. Oh, it's really bad. It's grainy as fuck.
Pull it out. Oh!
So throw it again. It was like low resolution, but yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Like when we showed up, the guy at the door was like, "Hey, just heads up, Jake's in a bad mood."
Was he?
That's what the guy at the door said when we walked in. He's like, "Just heads up, you know, Jake's in a fucking bad mood." And we got in and like I was just getting set up with the sound. Ben was standing next to me, and Jake walked up behind us and was like, "Well, you do it best."
He was like, well. Because he recognized
we
you.
meet again.
Yeah. well.
We meet again. So we meet again.
Spin the wheel.
He was in a good mood.
Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah.
You know,
He
I
just need to
mean,
go back and chill. He just need to chill a minute.
Yeah, Ronald McFondle in the background there. From pinwheels to fucking dart steel.
oh man, me and Ronald McFondle, we made a plan. Like you and him are gonna perform Pinwheel live on DP together live. Yeah,
There you go.
Maybe Ronald
seem
McFondle should
excited.
come in one day and have a fucking spin till you spew contest with you.
Oh my god. I would just say don't wear the clown getup.
I know, right?
Because he'll just get his like shitty like paint.
Maybe we can do
everywhere.
a light some makeup because he wears this makeup. It's heavy because he started wearing it when he was a wrestler, and then the makeup would stay on during wrestling. So maybe we can get a light fucking makeup, do some like foundation or something for him. Have someone do his makeup just for the show. But yeah, he would get paint fucking everywhere if he was in this mode. Fucking sicko.
You know, one time I was on a road trip and I had to pee really bad, and luckily I wasn't driving. So my friend had an empty Wendy's cup in the back of his van, so I like went into the back of the van. It was like one of those big ass vans too, so it was like easy to like position myself to like piss in it. Like I had to like get on my knees and like hold it under me.
Yeah.
And I pissed in it. I filled it probably, it was the largest size, like biggie Wendy's cup. The largest size. I probably filled it up like 3/4 of the way. And we didn't want to keep it in the car, so I threw it out the window.
Trucker bomb.
And there was this annoying car that was like tailgating us the whole time. It flew back and hit their car and just like splashed piss all over it.
Oh, damn.
They probably didn't even know it was piss because they were in their car.
Yeah.
But
That fucking asshole. I really like having a sunroof in a car because you can throw the fucking shit right out the top and it will land on the car behind you. Yeah, you open the sunroof up. You don't have to go throw out the side window. If you throw it out of the top, it's guaranteed to hit the car behind you when it comes back down. Every fucking time. It's fucking hilarious. I used to do that with Slurpees all the time when my friends were like tailing behind me. I'd just chuck a Slurpee out the fucking sunroof and it would land on their fucking car. But it's like, you know, we were teenagers. We were little assholes, but it was so fucking funny. Slurpee smashes down. There's a bunch of like yellow or blue or green fucking slush all over the windshield. It's funny. Red slush.
Red slush.
Red, red wine.
What else we got?
Orange Crush.
Oh, Wild Bill for America.
September 11th.
It is September 11th,
just
the anniversary of the day that
music.
Islam introduced itself to the American people by...
What? Okay. Yeah. We had no idea what Islam was before September 11th. We were introduced to it.
Maybe he was.
Yeah.
Savagely
Unfortunately,
destroyed.
some people didn't know what it was.
Of course.
It was definitely when Islam was introduced as the fucking enemy, right?
I mean, there had already been like Muslim,
there had been
Islamic
but
motivate, even on the World Trade Center before.
But 9/11 was the moment where it became like,
if you're dumb,
not dumb, like if you're smart, if you're smart, you don't look at Islam.
If you're dumb,
as,
yes, that's what it became. Like Wild Bill.
If you're smart, you don't look at Islam as the fucking enemy. You look at the terrorists as the fucking enemy. It's not Islam that's out there doing this. We're putting it on the entire fucking nation of people, the entire existence of people. Islam, like all religions, is pretty fucking shitty. But it's not this.
It's a little shittier than some.
It's pretty shit. Like
Is it shittier than Scientology?
Yes.
Probably. Is it shittier than Christianity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is Christianity still shitty?
Christianity was pretty bad.
You know,
when
one time I paid people I like on the internet to take a shot.
Thank you.
Thank
you. But I mean, Christianity was pretty terrible when there were like these ancient empires based on Christianity, and they thought it was like their God-given duty to convert the rest of the world to Christianity. Then it was like Christians in many ways terrorizing Muslim parts of the world. But now there's no like Christian state. I mean, like the Vatican or something. I guess
Catholic state.
Right. But there's no Christian theocracy government.
Yeah.
You know,
but we're pretty much a Christian government in the United States.
No, we're not.
We're
no, dude. A theocracy.
We're not a theocracy.
Okay,
but our government,
we're a majority Christian country.
Our government, everybody swears in on the fucking Bible.
Not everyone. You can swear on something else if you want.
When's the last president that didn't swear on the Bible?
Well, there hasn't even been 50 presidents in the history of the entire country,
and we
just had the first black president.
45 Bibles sworn in.
I mean, we've only had one Catholic president. There's more Catholics in the world than anything else. So only one certain type of person got to be president for a very long time.
Yeah, but that's because our nation is driven by Christianity. It's a Christian-driven nation.
What does that mean, driven?
I mean, we are #1 in the world for adults that believe in angels.
I mean, that's
but
not
we're not
necessarily
gonna cut your head off if you don't.
Well,
and I mean, like,
we might fucking blow up.
Hold on though. There were angels in Islam too.
Yeah, but we're the #1 country for adults that believe in angels.
I would say that, I don't know.
Even non-theist people in America believe in angels because of how dominated by Christianity we are.
But atheists are a very small segment of the population, even worldwide. But Muslims believe in angels too, and I don't know. There might be. I mean, we're #1 now, but in like 2 decades we won't be.
Give us some time. I think
no. At the rate that the population in the Muslim world is growing, it's a certainty at this point that there will be more Muslims than Christians. It might not be 20 years,
but isn't atheists also growing?
I mean,
yeah, but not at
the same rate.
If we let the theists kill each other off.
Okay, let's loop right back around and change what we're talking about.
Look, there's Christians that blow up abortion clinics. There's a lot of bullshit done in the name of Christianity too.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of very
the last time you heard that? It
peaceful.
was like in the 80s when they did that shit.
There's a lot of very peaceful fucking Islam people out there. You know, there's a few catches where the fucking Quran tells you
most of the peaceful Muslims are like westernized Muslims that
are you sure
either immigrated or
are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
And didn't they do like a poll? Well, it's the same shit on what's his name brought up. They did a poll where even most like peaceful Muslims still agree with like some of the strict shit like what's the holy war and stuff like that.
Oh, jihad?
Jihad, yeah. Most of them still support jihad.
Well, I also I mean, like, the countries that are, like, the largest Muslim countries, the ones, like, you know, like Saudi Arabia and Indonesia and that kind of shit, it's illegal to even insult the religion. And then, in Saudi Arabia, there's like tons of, you know, like women weren't allowed to drive until like last year there.
Yeah, I know. I got so tickled at WWE.
It's illegal to be gay.
When WWE went over there, they was acting like it was such a, you know, it's getting better. I'm like, dude, where's the women at?
That's not how it works.
Yeah,
though.
go to a WWE
It doesn't
show.
happen overnight. It trickles in.
Well, exactly. I know.
Like you could say a lot about blackface back in the 1920s.
That's not the same.
But it did lead people.
That is not a good comparison.
It did lead people into accepting the
blackface
that came from that.
Blackface is not the same as like the treatment of women in Saudi Arabia. It's
it's all bad, but it does open up people's minds
hold
to
on
the future.
Hold on, and this will be my point. You say it takes time, but for them it's taken even longer, and the reason why they're still living in the dark ages and we're not is because of their religion.
The reason why we didn't have stem cell research in full effect until after the 2000s is because of Christianity and shit like that. We're being held back on all different levels because of religion, and I think that focusing on one.
You know what the reason of that is?
Because archaic brainwash with the promise of hell.
That's not. No. The reason is that we have a secular government, not a theocratic dictatorship. And that's why we have more progress, not because comparing the U.S. The U.S. is not Christian to the degree that Muslim countries,
of course not,
are Islamic.
But it still is Christian to the degree where we are a Christian country.
So
our values are driven by Christianity.
It was held back, but it was held. The progress was held back by Christians, but ultimately, you know, we prevailed over that because people were sensible enough to realize.
No, because science was able to prove to even the stupid fucking people that it would benefit them.
Well,
and that
it's not just that though, but it's like, okay, like laws. We don't make laws today on Christian values. They still make laws, you know.
I forgot to drink
on
from
their
that thing
on
earlier.
Islamic values. They still make laws on their values. So that's one difference. I get what you're saying though. Don't get me wrong. I do understand.
Islam as a religion is systemically,
you know, a lot of people in Islam
stunted.
support fatwas.
Is that farts?
A fatwa is when you say something blasphemous that they can put a hit out on you and kill you.
In Indonesia, they can't. Probably in the Middle East, some of the Middle Eastern Muslim countries. Indonesia is the largest Muslim country, and it's like north of Australia, and there it's a crime to offend religions.
Yeah.
So they have all kinds of weird laws there, like the death penalty for having drugs and like even weed and that kind of stuff. Singapore's like
Can you
that
imagine,
too.
dude? You get put to death for having some fucking weed.
Yeah.
It's the worst way to go out.
It's illegal to have chewing gum in Singapore. It's illegal not to flush the toilet.
Really? I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. Big deal.
if you use like a public restroom and you don't flush the toilet and they somehow figure out it's you, then Singapore's the one with the weird laws.
Singapore,
if you walk past an open window naked in your own house, and a police officer sees you, like if you were just like walking by really fast, not like jerking off standing there in the window or something, but just like walking by, that's like something you can go to jail for or get beaten.
In Singapore, everybody goes to work in a suit.
Yeah.
And when they get to work, they change into their work clothes. They change into the fucking.
What a
crime
weird
scene.
ass place.
What's up with the bubblegum thing though? That is so fucking.
It's illegal.
They don't want people
And I think they don't want the
that's why.
property getting dirty. They don't.
They're really about cleanliness. Most types of pornography are illegal there.
And it's because Chinese real estate investors in the 1800s made their way down to Singapore to buy up the land.
Most of them are Chinese,
and they wanted to
ancestry.
make the land clean and rich and unsullied because it drives up the property value.
Another thing about it is like the entire country is just one city. It's like a city nation state.
See, I knew the gum thing, but the toilet thing, that's what got me. I'm just picturing like SWAT team bursting in somebody's door for not flushing the toilet or something.
Not in your home, in public, in a public restroom.
Yeah, that's so bizarre.
Which is crazy because technology now, they have automatic flushing toilets.
Yeah, and that's probably mostly eliminated the problem.
That means in Singapore, automatic flushing toilets are freedom.
Yeah?
Holy shit.
There's not much freedom there. I remember the story back in the 90s about the American that was like vandalizing shit, and he got caned.
Yeah.
They beat the fuck out of him.
Graffiti?
Yeah, he did graffiti.
What a dumb shit.
Yeah, but here that would land you maybe
But he's
a couple
not
months
here.
in jail.
How
Yeah.
does he make his way to Singapore and think
idiot.
that's okay? Like him getting caned? Fine. You got lucky, motherfucker. They don't even let motherfuckers chew bubble gum over there. You want to do graffiti? Get your little ass spanked.
Yeah, do that somewhere else. That's like
dumb
the worst.
shit.
That's why I don't even want to go to those kind of countries because I'll fuck up somewhere.
I want to go just to see if I don't fuck up because I think I will fuck up. But I think if I go and I survive Singapore, I can get a T-shirt that says I went to Singapore and didn't get caned. Now I feel like an honor to me.
Man, I almost want you to get caned.
I know,
that shit
right?
on video.
Oh,
It would hurt really bad.
Oh, I know it would.
They
I would-
break the skin.
I would take my caning if that's what came. I would take it. I really hope they wouldn't kill me.
No, they don't. No, they don't kill you. They just cane you.
Okay.
And you don't have to serve any. Well, I'm sure there's caning and serving time sentences, but usually, like the American that got in trouble, they just caned him and let him go. So
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
America
I'm
is
pissed.
number one in the world for three things.
The people that believe in angels thing will change.
People that believe in angels, military spending, and imprisonment.
Yeah,
Those
incarceration.
are the only three things America is number one in the world for. We're not even number one in the world for obesity. That's how far we've fucking fallen. Our people can't even fatten up.
We're not the fattest anymore.
No, Mexico had us beat. I think right now there's a place in like Norway or somewhere, maybe I don't know exactly where it is, but we're I don't even know if we're in the top 5 anymore.
What the fuck, fatties? Goddamn, step up your game.
I know. That's because I started losing weight, dude. I ruined it for all of us.
You and Buggy killed it.
We you know what? Enough people changed because Boogie started losing weight.
Yeah.
I bet you he lowered the national obesity rate on his own.
Maybe.
On his own.
I'm having to lose weight because of health issues, but I am losing though.
Oh, that's good, man. How are your legs doing?
They're not so good right now, but I mean, you know.
That's good, man. How your legs doing? Oh yeah, you know, that's actually where I'm losing my weight. They got cut off.
Wait.
Oh fuck.
Nah, yeah, because I've been having some bad issues with my legs.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're going to get better, but they're not so great right now. I mean, they busted the fuck open and shit, and juices started flowing out of them.
Yummy.
Oh,
I like
dude, that's no
yeah, it's not. But it's. I mean, look, I got my. As long as I'm like, I got my meds and shit, I'll be all right.
Holy shit. We're not even in the top 5 for fattest nations.
Really?
Oh my god, this is a fucking emergency, dude.
Fattest country in the world, number 1, Cook Islands. Number 2, Qatar. Number 3, Palau. Number 4, Nauru. Number 5, Kuwait. Number 6, the United Arab Emirates. Number 7, the Marshall Islands. Number 8, the United States.
We're number 8.
What?
Israel
Those
is
are some
number
weird
20.
countries.
I don't even see Mexico in here.
Yeah,
Mexico,
I was waiting for that one.
Mexico beat United States. And this is crazy. This is the fattest country, so maybe... I don't know, man. I thought Mexico had us beat at one point. They did. Maybe this list is fucked up. It's on infoplease.com. Am I being tricked?
Yeah, maybe check another source there.
Which countries have the biggest weight problem? Let's see. This is the American Samoa is number 1 here. Nauru is number 2. The Cook Islands is number 3. Tokelau is number 4. Tonga is number 5. Samoa is number 6. Palau is number 7. Kiribati is number 8. Marshall Islands is number 9. Number 10 is Kuwait. Number 11 is St. Kitts and Nevis. Number 12, Micronesia. Number 13, the Bahamas. Number 14, Barbados. Number 15, Belize. Number 16, Qatar. Number 17, Egypt. And then 18, United States, followed by Saudi Arabia and then Bahrain. On this account, what the fuck, dude? And the very top article says Mexico surpasses U.S. as world's fattest nation.
It's crazy.
And then this one from 2015 says the U.S. isn't the fattest country in the world, but it's close. That's from 2015. I don't even know, man.
I don't even know.
We all fat. We all fat.
Fat.
What's funny is those Saudi Arabia countries.
We're all bitches.
We're all bitches. I'm
a bitch. All the haters.
We're all fat. Those Saudi Arabia and Qatar and the nations, Kuwait, they have a lot of money. I wonder if like I hear they ship their poor in from out of the country for like the work, the labor, and they're not really part of the country. Maybe the poor can't afford to eat and the rich are just like,
oh dude, what is this? Why are you calling my job? So it looks like G-Man didn't lose his job because this is G-Man's job. It's the same thing. The blue barrels. Yep.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. And today I want to expose the real
Did he say Preaching to the Choir Ministries?
Yeah, I was gonna say he still does that shit.
He does it literally every time.
And it always bothers me because he doesn't know what that means. Preaching to the choir.
I know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to.
Preaching to the choir.
Dude, it's literally 100% of the time. I even asked him to say it. Dude, when you've said it that many times at the beginning of every video for years, like almost 5 years I've known about G-Man. And he still can't do it once. You know,
I remember you pointing this out to him.
Yes, and we even had him try to say it live, and he did it again.
I remember that.
to our preaching of the choir ministries.
The choir ministries, and today I want to expose the real agenda of online atheists and atheists alike in our society. The things that I'm going to be talking about today, you can actually look up for yourself and get a pretty good laugh on it, but perhaps we shouldn't be laughing because it's not really funny at the end of the day, but because of the lack of education of these people on this particular topic, I don't know.
You went to Grand Rapids Community College. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not laughing at the fact that they don't know nothing about the topic, but I am laughing at the fact.
Spit it out, G-Man.
Laughing.
That no matter how many times you correct them on this topic, they continue to say the things that they're saying. So just give me a minute and I'll be right back.
Oh my God, you fucking asshole.
What is those blue barrels?
They're
dead people.
Yeah, they're full of...
So what is the atheist agenda? Well, they want to secularize the world. They want to get rid of what they call religion from every country in the world.
No. We don't want religion to influence the government of the countries in the world.
Or the development of the government, the countries.
Yeah. I don't care if people are religious and they go to church and practice their religion, or practice their religion at home. That's fine.
Absolutely.
So,
and most atheists feel that way.
Right. And you know, a church is still like a private organization.
I don't even want them practicing their religion at home, though,
it's all private. I just want it out of the public square. So what you just said is absolutely retarded, because that's not what atheists want. They want it out of the public square. They don't want public money going to it. I think it's bullshit that churches don't have to pay taxes. I think that's insane.
I think children shouldn't be able to be indoctrinized by the church until they're like 13. If they can't get on YouTube till they're 13, they shouldn't be able to have them tell them they're gonna fucking burn in hell.
But then you're taking away the rights of parents to like teach their kids what they want.
I think parents should be responsible of teaching their kids things that...
I think we should focus on parents that believe they shouldn't vaccinate their kids before we talk about parents like teaching their kids religion and shit. Because we're starting to see outbreaks of measles and shit.
Polio's back.
Well, measles is the really bad one. That's really contagious.
Fucking kids got the mumps.
It is. And that shit was gone. You never heard nobody getting measles for a long time.
It's happened in the U.S. Like,
I know, right?
Going back to the 20s, man. It's great.
And they want our governments to be without religion because they believe that religion is harmful. Not all of them. Before I go any further, let me say this right now as a quick disclaimer real quick. Not all atheists feel this way.
Okay.
Some people just want to be left alone in their little man caves. And, you know, they want to be left alone in their man caves. And they don't really care either way. They just claim that they don't believe in a God.
Okay, so hold on. That's that's some passive aggressive bullshit where he's like saying, yeah, you know, the atheists that don't care, the ones that are all right and they let you just do what you want, you know, they claim they don't believe in God, but that's a fucking lie.
Claim.
Yeah.
Claim.
Yep.
Wow. Why did they make this video if you have to work?
So the atheists that are all right, you know, the nice guys that are atheists, they just claim they don't believe in God. They really do.
Why does he do these kind of videos? Where
I'm at work here, guys. So every now and then I'm gonna
stop. You fucking moron! You just complained about people calling you at work, and here you are. You're still making videos from your work, dude. Someone, either you told somebody where you work, or someone came in and recognized you, or someone like recognize this setup or something.
Yeah.
So if you don't want retards calling your work, you should stop making videos at work.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got his job back and he's able to do this.
Who knows if he even really lost it?
He probably didn't. He probably just...
what I'm saying is, like, he should have lied to everyone on the internet and said he got fired and never made another fucking video from his work again.
Yeah, he's a deputy dipshit over here. He's a dumb fucking
And
asshole.
don't make videos from your work, first of all, because you got to fucking work, and it's stupid you having to go over there and video. We're looking at blue goddamn barrels. Somebody to whoop his neighbor ass.
Whoa,
I have to walk away, so you got to bear with me. And yes, I'm wearing this. I ain't got no hair, so.
What, you have
it's
hair?
Cold in here.
Looks like you have hair.
Positively, godless, you ain't hearing.
He's used to wearing his puffy paint hat.
I want G-Man to start smoking some weed. Like mellow out, smoke some weed, grow a big ass fro. Get one of those picks with the like fist on the end of it.
I hear he lost his shit and started doxing a whole lot of people.
He did. I actually had some of those guys from God, what's the name of their show?
It's Steve McRae, and then what's the name? I know who you're talking about. It's Steve McRae.
Non Sequitur?
Yeah, Non Sequitur show.
Yeah, those guys. He doxed them.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, Steve told me. Yeah, he doxed a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I had those guys on the Ultra Perspective. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're nice guys. I know Steve really well. The older, the dude with the big beard. Yeah, I know him very well. You love G-Man, don't you, Billy?
I have a problem with G-Man.
You don't like neighbors?
After I talked hella shit about religion, he saw one of my music videos and he basically told me that he respected me because of my music. He's like, I actually respect that. You're good. You're dope. After I just spent like 10 minutes just being as rude as possible about religion.
Don't you hate that shit when you get rude to somebody and they compliment you?
I know, because now I feel like I have to be nice to him. But there's nothing other than him seeing how talented I am.
I never attack him personally. I just attack his, like, how dumb he is.
Which is attacking him, right? Like, his stupidity is him. It's part of him.
You ever notice that Billy makes everything about himself, though?
It's what Donald Trump does,
I almost said it, but when I pointed out, because I spend a lot of time with him, when I pointed out, they're like, Ben's so mean. So I just like ignore it a lot of times.
It's because I'm a sweet boy and the chat wants me. They want me to talk about sweet things.
Anyway, let's get back to how talented G-Man said I was.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, he obviously knows talent, right? So he can't be that dumb. He can't be that dumb. There's some level here where maybe nobody told him I existed soon enough, so he had to find a god outside of me. I think we should try and convince him to worship me.
God damn.
I loaded one up already, waiting for the next 9/11. It's a double.
Ready to load.
This is a 50% off blue light special.
It's a double for 9/11?
Yeah.
You gonna do that double toil and trouble for this low monthly price of $9.11. We should do the segment on DP that we do, where the ad segment. And we should go in and change every price to 9/11 as a gag. And then we just play the ad segment and everything is 9/11. We're like, what the fuck?
I want to change it to $14.95.
14.
What you should do is when they give is doing $18.22, it's a double shot. If they give $18.22, it's a double shot.
Jersey yet when you get to New York, you're gonna feel my.
For some reason, $14.95 is just really catchy. And I've noticed that a lot of products are $14.95.
I thought you were going to say $14.88. I was like, oh fuck.
It's just weird too, because I would download those videos year after year.
Yeah.
And I noticed they were always $14.95.
There's a certain price point where people just can't say no to something if they find it valuable.
$14.95? What a steal! It's not even $15.
Well, it used to be $19.95.
It's less than $15. It's 5 fucking cents. You save 5 cents, you know, if it was $15.
$19.95 used to be the price of everything back in like the 90s.
$19.99 was a good one too.
$19.99
or $95.
As long as it was under 20. Yeah, as long as it was under 20.
Yeah.
And they would
It's
do
not
that
even
for
$20.
everything. It was just proven people would impulse buy that shit.
Or $1.99. That was another one with, especially with like fast food.
But, oh yeah, that was for going into the fast food though. 99-cent, like 99-cent menu. The value
double
meal.
Cheeseburgers.
Oh man, you remember?
Dude, remember the 99-cent junior bacon?
Yeah,
cheeseburger.
The Whopper used to be 99 cents at Burger King.
Was it the Whopper or Whopper Junior?
The fucking Whopper was 99 cents back in the day. When I was in high school, the actual Whopper.
When I was a teenager, I worked at McDonald's. This is a funny story. And we had the double cheeseburger for 99 cents. Well, this dude really was like mentally fucking retarded. He goes in, he orders 20 burgers. So we give him 20 double cheeseburgers, and he handed us $1. And she was like, "Sir, it's $20-something." The sign said 99 cents. She said, "Not for any amount you want." I was laughing my ass off.
That is, yeah.
That's level of retardation.
Anyway, back to G-Man, who seems smarter now.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this here a minute. I've been doing a little bit of research based on what I've been hearing from these atheists here on the internet about how religion is on the decline, and not here in the United States. I'm talking about like in Europe.
It's actually not. It's not. I mean, there are more atheists, but that doesn't mean religion is on the decline, because the population is growing, and the population of religious people is growing too.
That sucks.
But
especially down south, man.
But the population of secular people is growing also, just at a much slower rate.
We need more atheists. It sucks. Well, maybe we should start as atheists being like, "Hey, if you believe in God, you're going to hell."
But now I also see it growing in, like, even religious people are starting to be more free thinkers too, though. I'm seeing that grow a little bit more.
Oh no, that's why we've gotten to the. That's why we're not in the Crusades and the Inquisition kind of shit anymore.
Yeah.
And we don't have
in Western civilization.
Well, there's no like Christian crusades going on.
Nobody's chasing witches.
Yes, there are. They're getting kicked off YouTube for reading the Bible.
Oh,
that's true.
The world and whatnot. And
come on, G-Man.
I found 6 countries where apparently religion is on the decline.
He's left the room twice.
When we're talking about religion, we're not just talking about Christianity, right? When we're talking about religion, we're talking about every religion that considers it to be a religion. If you don't have a religion, according to these atheists, you would be an atheist, right?
I hope.
Let's look at some of these countries.
No, you don't have to have a religion to be. I mean, you could not have a religion but still have like spiritual beliefs.
I have spiritual beliefs.
If you believe in anything that's supernatural, I would say you're not totally. Well, if you don't believe in like a supernatural entity that is like a god, well, I guess they don't even have to be supernatural. You know, anything that's a god.
I believe in myself like most people believe in God.
No, you don't.
I do. I believe I'm fully capable of manifesting anything in the world.
Do it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to manifest a gun out of thin air,
Oh,
blow your own fucking brains out, and then come back to life in front of me.
I can't do that.
Then you're not God.
No, I'm not saying I'm God. I'm saying I believe in myself the way other people believe in God, because how many times do they get that fucking action out of their belief? I at least get actions done. If I wanted a gun, I can go fucking get one.
Okay, then I misunderstood what you said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course. You know.
You just have faith in your fucking self is all I'm saying.
Sound like a Satanist to me.
I wish I was, but I don't give fucking Satan enough credence, because he's
How much
the
to
opposite
down
of
the rest of that bottle?
Oh shit!
The rest of the bottle. I mean, like, there's a lot of it, but okay.
$78.
Let's go with. See, I don't want to put it too high and everyone be like, "Damn, dude, you're asking for way too much." I don't like bartering like that. Well, I'm gonna take a shot.
Well, you have one poured back there, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just do what Pimpmunk said. $75.
He said 78.
Or okay, 78. Let's just round it up to 80. How about 80? $80.
Wow, Ben. Wow, Ben. You're asking so much.
You greedy fucker.
Oh God. What the fuck? All right, here we go.
It's fun. Drinking is fun.
Drinking's bad.
Drinking's bad.
The worst part of being the designated driver is that all the girls get drunk.
And they all whip their tits out and start like licking each other's pussies, and it's like, what do I do now?
No, I like that. I like that part. But I can't partake because I'm sober. And we're not on similar levels. It's not fair. I'm the responsible one. I should be able to like say, here, you're sober now. When you get drunk, can I partake in the titty licking? And they're like, yeah, fine. And I'm like, okay, but you ever think ahead like that? So they're all drunk.
They want to see the bottle, man.
And they're like, Billy,
you could
lick
give
the
yourself
titty.
brain damage.
They want to see the bottle. The bottle's.
They want to see They want to see how much whiskey's in the bottle.
Yeah, show the bottle. It's probably about.
Dude, one time, I'm totally changing the subject. One time I watch Pimpmunk stream a lot, and he doesn't even know that I'm there because it's just there, and I'll like watch it while I'm working on other stuff. And there's one time, Pimpmunk was singing, "Put the lime in the coconut."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did shit all the time. I do stupid shit.
The coconut.
Yeah. Can we get a rendition of "Put the Lime in the Coconut" right now?
You put the lime in the coconut, you should get all around. Oh, my belly ache. I don't have the lyrics in front of me, so I can't sing it like I was that night. I was doing Pimpmunk.
Oh, damn. We did karaoke one time on Twitch. Remember that?
Yeah. That was when Madison was in the studios.
Yeah, we should do that again sometime.
Yeah. Pimpmunk sings.
When I come back to Seattle, I want to go to that Japanese karaoke bar again. That was a fucking.
Oh yeah, I've been to that place a few times after that too.
Which one?
It's in Capitol Hill.
Is the one on Pine?
It's like off on a side street. Like there's a park.
Yeah, that's the one on Pine.
Okay,
right by Cal Anderson.
There's like a skateboard park out there or whatever it is.
Well, there's like a tennis court across the street from it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pimpmunk, how did you sing "Lime in the Coconut" again? Did you say the slime on the triple nut?
Yes, I did. The slime.
We're not going to get into G-Man. I should like.
G-Man's not getting into G-Man. We've given him fucking 4 or 5 minutes, and he hasn't said shit other than actually Christians are not on the decline.
Remind me, and the people in the chat, you can remind me too. Have we watched the thing where Derek Savage is pitching Cool Cat to the QVC? Like he made a pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did watch that.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, QVC, I got a cool situation
damn, I just
here
burped.
with Cool Cat.
Oh, okay. Pat Robertson prayed in a church. I watched the video of it last night on my other stream that I did. Pat Robertson was in a church. He prayed that God would put a protective shield around his buildings and his like campus, like his Christian thing that he owns. And that so that the hurricane wouldn't hit it. And he was like, he specifically said that it was gonna like stay in the water, but as we know, it made landfall. It fucked up a bunch of shit, killed some people, destroyed property, flooded a bunch of areas. But now Pat Robertson, he's still taking credit for it. You know what's funny is like this guy, he'll like. If there's a natural disaster somewhere else, that's not happening like where in the area he lives in, then he'll say that God like sent the natural disaster to punish people.
Yeah.
But when it's when it's coming towards him, it's not God doing it, and he needs God to stop it.
Hey God, you know what? This whole time when I blame those fucking heathens for being little molesters and sinners, guess what, God? I need you to know that I want you to stop it for me. I'm not a sinner, right? You wouldn't do this to me, right, God? No, but go ahead. I could have prayed this entire time for all them poor little brown kids, those poor little yellow kids. I could have prayed for them the entire time, but I didn't care because it's not me. It's not my fucking white is right.
Amazing thing.
Folk.
Hurricane Florence has continued to storm trackers, and they say, "What is the deal?" Well, here is what it looks like, and the weather forecast.
I cannot believe he's alive.
He looks like the Crypt Keeper.
He is like barely alive. Why is Ohio? Oh, I guess okay. It's in the like fallout region of the hurricane where the storm could end up there, depending on how the wind goes and everything.
The hurricane's path is quote bizarre. You know, we prayed, and you know, look at that. It came in here at the point of aiming toward Tidewater.
Look at that disgusting finger. Yeah, wow. Like, I've seen Halloween store decorations that are like scary hands, and that's what it looks like.
And then it went down that way, away from us.
He's got it. What? How old is he? He's got to be pushing 100.
And we asked the Lord to take it out of here, and He did. We haven't had it's like a shield that God has put around us, but it's called bizarre. And here is what the headline in the paper says.
Oh no, he's pushing 90. He's 88.
Storm's path takes odd turn. There's a storm's path takes odd turn. Well, the odd turn and bizarre is because you and I prayed, and it's not hitting this area. I mean, we'll have some storm stuff out there in the Atlantic.
There'll be coastal stuff, coastal damage.
Those big heavy winds are not hitting.
Do you know what Pat Robertson's educational qualifications are? He is a very well-educated guy, actually. He went to Yale University. I mean, that's one of the most prestigious universities in the entire country.
Isn't that where the Skull and Bones is from?
Yes, actually. Yeah. And it says he's a he earned his JD degree there, and what that is it's a Juris Doctor. It's a Doctor of Jurisprudence, which means it's a professional, it's a graduate degree, professional degree in law. So it's a doctor of law, basically. So it's probably one of the higher degrees you can get as a lawyer. Pat Robertson's a lawyer. He's a fucking bullshit artist.
Yeah, the same thing with Fred Phelps from the...
oh, yeah. But he's more successful than Fred Phelps.
Yeah, but Fred Phelps is fucking psycho.
He ran for president at one point.
Pat Robertson did?
Yes, he did.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was second, losing, I believe he was second, losing the nomination to H.W. Bush. Really? So that's how old he is. You know, H.W. Bush is in his 90s.
Show us the bottle and drink also. Cheers.
Oh
fuck.
Shit. Ben. Show us the bottle. And
here's the bottle.
So
I can't drink it all in one shot. I'm gonna have to like divide it, but I'll just kill
You can't just chug the bod?
Huh?
You can't chug it out of the bottle?
No, it's got one of those.
Oh yeah. That's not gonna work.
It's got like that like slow pour thing at the end of it.
Bullshit pour. The bullshit pour. Chug all the liquor. Holy shit. That's like a triple right there. And you didn't even clear half of what was left. Shh. You're going to get fucked up. Don't drink the liquor.
Dude, I have to warm up for no, not Sophane, Fat Pat.
That's how drunk you are. You're misdiagnosing the poison.
Am I taking on the better drinker first?
I'm not sure, dude.
It's because Sophane's he's got experience.
Yeah, Sophane's older. He's
but I found the older I get, the less I can drink. Like when I was in my 20s, I was unstoppable.
Yeah,
like
something tells me Sophane might have like unnatural reserves.
Dude, I have so many epic, crazy ass stories from in my 20s that I could tell you, but I actually don't remember them. It's stories that other people told me about things I did while I was blacked out.
I've only blacked out once.
Like crazy shit. Like, like my friend, I used to hang out at my friend's apartments, and we like our big group of friends, which was probably like encompassed like a group of 50 people, and their group of friends that probably was like 20 people that I'm sorry, there were people that lived upstairs that we were like feuding with. And these apartments had like balconies and shit, so we'd like talk shit to each other like through balconies.
Yeah.
And there was like 50 people in our group and like 20 people in our group. And one night we all got blackout drunk and we climbed up the side of the building, up onto their balcony, opened their screen door, and like pissed in their shoes. We like snuck into their apartment and like pissed into their shoes at night, and then like climbed back down. And the apartment we were in was like a second floor apartment, so we like climbed. We could have fallen like really easily.
Yeah.
So that's just like one story that I literally don't remember, where I could have died, and I climbed up the side of a building like Spider-Man type climbing.
Yeah.
And pissed. They left their screen door unlocked at night. So we went in there and pissed in their shoes.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Dude, there was all kinds of weird shit. We shot fireworks at them. It all went back to like, they like brought an attack dog to like attack our friend.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like war. It became like real fucking war.
How loud was that? If they were on top and you were on the bottom, were they just stomping around all the time? Like, apartments usually are always, whoever's above, they're usually loud as fuck.
I think one of our... No. We didn't hear them upstairs. Wow. If they were on their balcony, I didn't live there.
Yeah.
Too. I just like hung out there. It was weird. Our one friend that had like a job where he made enough money to get a shitty apartment was the place where we all hung out at, because most of us still lived at our mom and dad's house.
Yeah.
At this point, because I was probably like 20, 21 years old at the time. Actually, no. I moved out at 20, so I must have been like 19 or something.
So you weren't even old enough to drink?
Well, we drank there all the time.
We used to have this girl that would fuck homeless dudes to buy us alcohol.
Why would she fuck homeless dudes?
Because the homeless dudes would go buy the alcohol because she fucked them.
Oh, she was underage?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so fucked up.
We were all underage.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's
fucked up.
Yeah, that is like incredibly fucked up.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I felt so bad for her.
Shit?
I have no idea,
That's
man. She was a
disgusting.
really beautiful girl too, and I don't.
That's not worth it.
It's not worth it at all. Like, it wasn't our choice. Like, well, I wasn't really fucking drinking anyways. I was a sweet.
I mean, she could have found at least like someone to buy it for her and not even give it up.
This same girl told me that she forgot her lunch money one day at school, and our math teacher lent her the lunch money, and she tried to fuck him for the $1.50 or whatever lunch cost because she felt like she owed him. So she had a very, very low self-worth.
That's fucked up.
I felt sad, so sad, because she's gorgeous fucking girl too. She was like Scandinavian, had big old fucking dumbass tits, fucking gorgeous girl.
Damn.
Feel good, man? Oh, that was not a look of feels good, man. That was a look of feels bad.
You always go to like, hey, she got a big old stupid ass tits.
Because that's a beautiful thing, right?
Whatever.
What?
Our area.
Big old dumb tits.
Look at that. It said it's bizarre.
Beautiful.
Why? Because God's people prayed. And that's what happened. I mean, this is a miracle, ladies and gentlemen. This area here used to be, it was called Hurricane Alley. And when back in just the beginning, way back in 1961, that hurricane was stopped in its tracks, went back down, and we've had a hand of protection over this area since. And when we pray, God does miracles.
God, he's so shaky, dude. It's gonna suck being so old.
God does miracles. Because it missed Florida? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, whatever.
So it hit North Carolina,
I mean,
South Carolina?
Hurricanes hit Florida all the time.
Yeah. Fucking asshole. I put his protection spell. We had color circle of protection white. Ben, did you drink all that alcohol?
I didn't. No. I have the last one right here.
See if you had done it yet or not. I was like,
I'll do it.
Holy shit!
We're not done yet.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
I can honestly say I've never had a private show with so many tips, so that helps a lot. You know, we got pretty fucked with our channel, and like when it comes to AdSense, payments are kind of delayed, so we're just now feeling the effect, like monetarily, of losing streaming on the main channel.
Yeah.
So,
damn.
Yeah, like the amount of money videos used to make, like each video went to like 25% basically of what it used to be. And the channel we're using, Underground, was demonetized, where it was a new channel, so it wasn't monetized up until, you know, a month ago.
Yeah.
We can only hope to return to our former glory once CBS releases their clutches.
Let's watch this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. Make sure that you follow me on VidMe and leave a tip if you feel like showing.
Make sure you follow me on VidMe. I like that.
Gross.
Oh shit, Marshall, do you have to leave now?
Not now, but soon.
Just let me know, and I'll.
Yeah, I didn't want to fuck up your shit, so I.
No. You don't fuck up anything. I got it. I got it where I can switch this easily.
Me and my fucking square camera won't ruin your show anymore.
Well, no. It doesn't ruin it after you get it set up anyway. So.
Yeah, today I'm going to make a video response to Styx Hexenhammer 666. Not satanic in any kind of way, I hope not.
I mean, why would he just happen of all the numbers to like pair that, you know, triple digit combination?
His video is called The Occult Video 142, Imagination Bleeds into the Real World, and we're going to play.
You know, like, it's so weird. I was kind of nervous about having Styx on, because, like, I think, you know, he definitely speaks out about what he thinks and everything, and I just didn't know what to expect from him. But he was like one of the cooler guests we've ever had. Like,
he does seem like a cool guy.
Yeah, I like him. I I don't agree with everything he says, but actually all the like stuff we happen to talk about, we agreed on.
It was very agreeable. Yeah. I thought the Roman Millennial and him together, like, it was an interesting dynamic. That
they're different though. Like,
totally. Yeah. But they're both kind of like leaning away from sanity.
Yeah.
A small snippet of what he says.
Said, let's get into the meat and bones of the video. It is not a myth that imagination creates reality. I would say creates. I wouldn't say influences. I would say the reality you see around you, most of it is artificial. Most of what you think is right or wrong, possible or impossible, is total artifice. It was force-fed to you by a...
You know, what I would say is we make our own reality based on our perception, which isn't always necessarily...
Well, I don't even think
the definite reality.
I don't even think we make our perception, right? Like, a lot of people perceive things just based on the way they were brought up and made. Like, reality is definitely based on perception, but I don't think enough people at least are aware of that. So their perception it gets taken over by outside interference.
I notice, like, on the internet, reality is like almost democratically voted on. Like, if your version of the story gets the most upvotes, that's what really happened.
That's how it kind of works, right? That's how
But that's
history's
not
always
true.
worked. That's how history's always
No,
worked.
not always.
History is written by the winner.
No, not well. The winner of what? I mean, like, we have real documentation that shows what history actually.
A lot of people believe Jesus was a fucking.
I believe there's no sufficient evidence to prove that Jesus even actually existed.
Yeah, I don't think there is either, and a lot of people say that.
But I don't. That doesn't mean he didn't.
Well, it does mean he didn't. No, it doesn't. Of course it does. No. If there's no fucking proof, we can't just take people's word for it.
Right, but that doesn't disprove it either. I mean, so there's evidence, but it's not good evidence. So I'm agnostic
Is there
to
evidence?
Yeah, I mean, like
stories that were written 500 years after his supposed death?
Yes. That is some sort of evidence. It's just not definitive. Dude, there's different levels of evidence.
Bottle in order also finish.
I don't have another bottle.
Well, that's why he didn't do 9/11. You don't have to drink. He's just saying,
thank you.
Finish. Damn, Josh.
There's different levels of evidence. So yes, the biblical history and like other things are. It's a type of evidence, but it's not conclusive.
Yeah.
So
there's
yes.
evidence that Joseph Smith was the fucking.
I doubt that a lot too. I probably doubt Joseph Smith shit more than the existence of Jesus.
Why though?
Because well, for one thing, the time that it happened in. I mean, it happened at a time where yes, there would be less evidence for Jesus to have existed 2,000 years ago than it was for Joseph Smith. What, like 150 to
170 years ago?
Well, yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, Joseph Smith was a real guy. We have there's no doubt Joseph Smith existed.
I don't believe so.
And he was arrested.
No.
I know.
There's real documentation that show he existed.
Of course. But, you know,
there's even a grave, I think, or something.
Yeah.
I hear there's a whole arc floating around that says the Bible was real.
And he was arrested for being a con man before he came up with that story. Then,
well, there's a history. Like the Mormons started, I think, in New York. They went through Ohio. They went into. I think Joseph Smith went to jail in Illinois and was killed in jail under suspicious circumstances. And then Brigham Young took over.
Yeah.
And Brigham Young's the real one in the Mormon tradition that brought the Mormon religion to where it is today, because they settled in Nevada, or not Nevada, Utah, and they became Brigham Young's the first governor of Utah.
Really?
Yes.
There was a porn series called Brigham Young, and it was like young Mormon girls. I really liked that.
Check this out, though. Check this out. Brigham Young wives. Listen to this shit. Brigham Young had 55 wives. Some of them were Joseph Smith's widows.
Yeah.
They had a rule where if you became the new leader of the church, you had to marry the wives.
Damn.
Of the ex-church deceased.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he did anything with them.
He probably just did.
Well, maybe.
He fucked them all.
Well, a lot of them were older, too.
Yeah. Well, he probably didn't fuck those ones. They probably just jerked him off while he was sleeping. But,
little mouth hug.
Like
all of them are listed, dude. This is crazy.
Oh, look. Wow. The whole point of them having multiple wives is actually...
Let's see, because it says when they got married and how old she was. Let's see if there's any underage ones.
I think he did
17.
They're all four. Oh, did you see 17?
Yeah, 18, 20, 22.
No.
Yeah, go up a little more. 17's right there. Stop. Or they're down.
Oh,
18.
yeah. It's over here. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, here 15.
Yeah, 15. Oh, she grew into a nice little fat one. 16. A 17 down there for Diana Chase. That's the one I saw earlier. Suzanne Snively. What a name. Her famous sex maneuver was called the Snively Whiplash.
The Snipe.
There's another
16.
There's another 16.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
mean, like...
Those are fine. Like,
yeah, like 15 is one that I'm like,
bad.
nah.
It's bad, yeah. That's why she grew up fat, because she was too young to be getting fucked the way she was.
15's too young.
Yeah.
4-year-old, no, I'm joking.
But they're like, they marry in like 12, 13-year-olds, right? Like, that's not uncommon. It's not unheard of, at least.
Then another 16. I like, what year was... Okay, 1830, like...
That's
shit
Lucy Bigelow and Mary Jane Bigelow, her older sister. And Lucy got married 3 years after. So when her sister got married, she was 13. He met her when she was 13, at least, because he married her fucking older sister. Oh, Eliza Burgess was 69?
See, they were marrying like each other's widows. You see all this shit?
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing with like you ever watch Big Love on HBO?
No.
It's a great show about
Time to drink situation.
Well, okay. God, you guys are...
Big Love is like The Sopranos, but polygamy.
Wow, his final wife was 65, and
really
he was 70. It shows how old he was. So, like, he married a 16-year-old when he was 45.
Yeah. But they would marry these women to take care of them.
Oh, my God.
Right? To make sure they were taken care of.
And they had 3 children, but they don't say when these children were born, but Jesus. He was like old enough to be her grandfather, practically. Well, no,
Yeah,
her
45.
father.
45's a grandfather age.
No, well, but she was 16.
Yeah, but if
so he would have been 30. He would have been 29. He would have been 29.
When
so
she was born.
no. He was old enough to be her father, not her grandfather.
16 plus 16 is 32, plus another 16 is 48. So if they were both like 14 and 15.
No, I would say 18 or
Okay, you win.
He'll just keep moving the goalpost. You see how he does that?
Wow, I don't know why you would point out.
He was also marrying 65-year-olds when he was 44, but you notice no children. All the youngins he had children with.
We're over here talking about young wives, and Ben thinks it's out of the ordinary for somebody thrice the guy's age to be his granddaughter.
Oh yeah, sure, like
or a third of the guy's age.
5 children and a servant. What the fuck does that mean?
So he brought in the servant from the previous marriage, maybe? No, because she was the one he married at 15. What?
She was Indian.
Sally Young Kanosh, was she the 15-year-old?
No, she was the under the 15-year-old. She was like
the servant Sally was kidnapped, it said, from her home and sold by slave trader named Batiste to Charles Decker, Brigham Young's brother-in-law. She converted to Mormonism and worked in Brigham Young's house.
The world was so fucked up back then.
Yeah.
And this guy ended up being governor of Utah. Like nowadays, if the governor of Utah married a 15-year-old, there'd be some serious issues.
You would think.
Would there? I mean, like, what?
I don't think we'd know about it. I don't think we would know about it. I think it would be private.
Well, not if there's a marriage. A marriage isn't private.
Well, it has to be when it's an illegal marriage.
Yeah.
Emily Dow Partridge, daughter of Edward Partridge, sealed to Joseph Smith Jr. for
this shit
eternity
is so weird.
And Young for life.
I can't believe he had 55 wives. I wonder how many lived at one time. You know what I mean? Because some of them probably died.
Sealed to Brigham Young for eternity, but remained living with husband Mayhew.
Weird.
She was married to Elijah Mayhew. Was it after Brigham Young died? Oh, they got married when he was 61. That's so weird.
Yeah.
This is some fucking weird
But
math.
he was 68 at the time.
Yeah, but that's fine. But like, how she remained living with husband
Mormons
Matthew?
are fucking weird, and these are this is the beginning of Mormonism. These people.
She was married to Elijah Matthew. Brigham Young married her, but allowed her to stay living with her husband.
Here's another weird thing. This is fucking crazy. Okay, so he had 55 wives, and hold on. So he had 55 wives, and you think about that. With that many wives and how many of them he had children with, how many descendants, how many Brigham Young, how many people alive today was Brigham Young, you know, the great-great-great-grandfather of, or the great-great-great-great-grandfather
I would say
of?
around 7,000 people.
I mean...
It's numbered more than 1,000.
Yep. Yeah, and he has notable ones. You ever heard of Steve Young, the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers? Yeah, he is directly a direct descendant. And I didn't know that. And in college, he played for BYU, Brigham Young University.
I wonder if Young Thug is related to Brigham Young.
Where is Steve Young?
We passed him down at the bottom.
Oh, was he towards the bottom?
Yeah, towards the bottom.
I don't know about Young Thug,
There
but
he
Little
is.
Pump
Oh, yeah.
is.
Great grandson.
Yep.
From Emily Dow
Direct
Partridge.
descendant.
But you got to go back up to the top here. All right. If we go back up to the top, that quote I read, okay, right there. In 1902, 25 years after Young's death, the New York Times established that Young's direct descendants numbered more than 1,000. That was over 100 years ago. So we're looking at 4 generations.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're
thousands.
talking. My 7,000, 8,000 number was low.
I mean that's assuming all of his descendants had descendants.
That's assuming that every one of his descendants at that point had 7 descendants in a line, right?
Well, I will say that Mormons have a fuck ton of kids.
Yeah, Mormons have a fuck ton of kids, dude. I guarantee you, it's probably over 10,000 right now.
Nah, I mean, I don't know.
All the descendants of Brigham Young.
Not all of us. Fuck no.
1,000 right there was in 1902. We're talking 5 generations. So each generation had to have 2 to make it 10,000. And I think the ones that didn't have 2, a lot of others had 10.
You could be right, but I think we need to see like DNA evidence.
I think it's safe to say that my 7,000 is on the money.
It could be.
I would say that's safe.
It's crazy that he had that many. I didn't go back and look at how many of his wives that he procreated with. It seems like a lot of them were like honorary marriages. Like, yeah, okay, your husband was my buddy and I'm rich as fuck, so yeah, I'll marry you now that he's dead. And
yeah,
like, now you're my wife and I take care of you, is basically what I think happened a lot of times.
Look at this fucking guy's
You could
beard.
tell this dude, but look at how he's dressed. He was rich as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
For back then. I'll be right back. Gotta piss.
Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Brigham Young.
When's this going in?
I assume when Ben finishes the whiskey.
You feeling that kratom there, Pimp?
Wait, Ben did finish the whiskey.
Yeah, the whiskey's gone.
What are we doing? It's been 3 hours.
Brigham Young, man.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours, man. The last hour's been about Brigham Young.
I know. One of the big things about Brigham Young was he fucked 55 wives in the ass.
He had a giant cock.
Yeah, look at that beard though. He had to have something going on. Like,
oh, he was pimping that beard though. Look,
he looks kind of like the granddad of Action Bronson, the rapper Action Bronson.
Yeah,
it's like Ed Asner. We 9/11 the whiskey. Somebody flew a plane to that whiskey bottle. Oh.
But you mentioned Big Love earlier. That is a damn good show. If you haven't seen it, people, I would say check it out because it is an awesome show.
Big Love is really good. Harry Dean Stanton is in it, and his character is one of the most evil portrayals of humanity in television, I think. And it's like he's portrayed as like the good old fucking grandpa, the daddy.
Yeah.
But he's got like 13-year-old sister wives and shit. And it's like,
yeah, it's fucked up.
It's fucked. It's just it's a great show. Bill Paxton. It's crazy that Bill Paxton and Harry Dean Stanton are dead now, and they were both in this. It's some great.
I'm really
work.
sorry to interrupt, Billy.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry to interrupt. I have to go.
For sure.
But thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah.
I have to go. Really, it's sudden.
It's good hang with you, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it again.
All right. Later,
Get
brother.
the fuck on out of here.
Oh, it's not too bad. Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god, I keep having to piss so much because I'm drinking so much water. Like after I drink the booze.
A water ta.
So let me fix this shit here. Oh, there we go.
Plumper.
Boom. And we'll go to this.
I got a flat.
I actually
You got a
farted.
fart?
I fart.
This is not working. All right, I'm just going to make a new one. Fuck it. Here we go.
Pimpy's back again. Pimpy's back. Tell a friend. Pimpy's back. Pimpy's back. Pimpmunk. You're watching the new adventures of Pimpmunk.
This is Casey Kasem. My wife stole my carcass, so I'm on the road.
Casey Kasem's daughter is my friend on Pokemon Go.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I actually set that up really fast, except for the top of it, which
Damn.
Anyways,
there we go. Yes, here we go. Indeed, Pimpmunk. Anyway, let's get back to Sticks. Let's actually try to watch a fucking video.
Bunch of other people.
Right. I notice a lot of non-believers out there, they believe that too. They believe that morality is based upon nature. So if nature states that killing is fine and pedophilia and rape is fine, if an animal does it, then it's nature. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing inherently evil about nature. That kind of thinking and thought...
yeah, well, No, we don't hold nature to the same standards as mankind.
I think morality can be based on something very simple. You don't shit where you eat. And we're humans. We all eat together. You don't rape or fucking murder each other because that's shitting where you fucking eat.
He's saying like, he says atheist just is like, oh, well, if animals do something, then it's okay. I mean, there is rape that goes on that's like animal procreation.
Of course. Well, even with
that's
even with no
different.
even with no procreation, the otter is a fucking rapist, dude. The otter rapes seals for fun.
Cutest rapist ever.
Otters are rapists.
Otters are cute.
Monkeys will rape. Like there's rape.
Yeah,
a monkey raped a frog's mouth.
We don't say that rape is okay or pedophilia is okay because it happens in the animal kingdom.
I'll tell you why we don't.
Oh my
I'll tell you why we don't.
You guys are just some fat ass edgy motherfuckers.
Because we have cognitive ability to understand things.
You guys
on another level.
That's all you can go for. Your fucking bloated carcasses with your fucking hernias poking through your belly button.
I have no hernia.
Oh, well, whatever, bitch. You got
You're
a hernia.
the one with a hernia, Ben.
No, I don't. No, I don't have a hernia.
You had 3 of them.
But they're gone.
Yeah, but
so don't tell me. Don't slander me when you say shit about me. That's a lie.
You had to get a doctor to remove the evil out of you.
When you say
Ben's about to swing a glass bottle when there is, I would say, 9 pieces of glassware within reaching distance of us. You almost started of us.
I'm gonna be Donkey Kong. I'll throw this shit at
Ben
you.
almost started a snowball fight with glassware. That's what almost just happened right now. Ben reached for that bottle, and I'm like, is this where we're about to go?
I did that.
We gonna do this now.
I did that to Joe once, and he backed down. And then I grabbed the giant. Remember when I grabbed the Ninja
Joe's
Star?
had a bottle broken over his head,
yeah.
so like he might have been like, "Oh fuck." I think Joe wasn't trying to fucking piss you off. He was trying not to.
But he's dumb.
Well, he's not even dumb. He's
He is dumb.
He's wired to be a fucking shithead.
That's
He's
what
a
I
dumb,
mean.
smart
Yeah.
guy though, right?
Yeah, he's smart about some things.
He's always smart about things that he's in control of.
Okay, let's say
But when he doesn't have control, he gets stupid.
No. Pimpmunk, if you're in a bar and there's like a group of like a strip club and there's a group of like 10 or 12 Mexicans, are you going to start calling them spics?
No, not now.
If they're eye fucking your girlfriend.
Whatever.
In my 20s, I would have.
Whatever. They're allowed to eye fuck her.
Well, I mean, they are allowed, but that's why Joe did it, because he was like,
he
wanted to show that he was the man.
They
in front
could
of
have
his.
stabbed his ass in the parking lot.
They could have. Luckily, Jeff Holiday was there.
To a goddamn place that's gonna make a bunch of men horny and expect them not to look at her.
I mean, come on. We all know they have a really cheap steak.
If they would have like grabbed her ass or something, I could see that.
Yeah.
But just for them looking, or just even them like saying something to her, it's dumb for him to like, especially involve all of us in a potential.
The cute girls in chat ask for Wallace. Also, you should refresh the goal and order another bottle.
I can order another bottle. They don't deliver liquor.
Do they not?
I don't think so.
Huh.
They do in some areas, but I don't think in Seattle, maybe.
Yeah, I'll give you guys Wallace. Why the fuck not?
Wallace. Lord Wallace.
Is it this one? No, that's you.
That's me. Hi, me. Lawless, like Wallace.
What? Hold
There's
on.
me again.
I picked the wrong one then.
Look at me.
I'm drunk. Sorry. All right.
There's Wallace.
All right. So we fit this like this, and then we put it like right here?
Yeah, that's cool. You guys have a good night.
All right, we'll put it down here. I'll tell you what, the Fudge Packers are going to lose their next game because...
You can suck on my nutsack.
Well, I mean, like, whatever. I mean, like, I could, but...
But then I'd be scoring 3 more than the Packers would.
Packers doing all right now, man. They're doing all right. 2 games in a row, baby.
Dude, I can't believe Aaron Rodgers got back into that game because
Yeah,
he
like,
was
fuck y'all.
He was done.
Yeah, everybody was saying like he's. I was watching Twitter and they was like,
It
he's
looked
out for
like
the
he was
season.
done.
Aaron was like, hold my beer.
I'm looking at Ohio State's schedule. They beat TCU 40-28. And now TCU's down to ranked 17. They don't give Ohio State any points for beating TCU. They stay at 4th. And then they got to play Penn State, dude, Ohio State has the hardest fucking schedule. This is so dumb. That to beat all these teams that are ranked. And in a lot of these teams, like Alabama, they play like 2 teams that are ranked. This is dumb.
Went to Alabama.
And if they lose one fucking game, they're not in it. Like, it's so fucking retarded. So Ohio State has to play Ohio State number 4. I'll bring it up on the screen. Ohio State number 4 has to play Penn State, where they let molesters coach kids. I want to remind everyone.
Wow, look at these fat guys with hernias bringing up molesting.
Well, I mean, like, you heard about Jerry Sandusky and everything, right?
Of course.
And then Ohio State plays Minnesota. Oh, no. And they also have to play Indiana. So these teams are not ranked. And Purdue. God, Purdue's garbage. Michigan State, they're really good, but they're only ranked 24th this year, which is really weird. You know what? I take it back. I can't complain. I'm just going to be honest. I mean, like, most of these teams are garbage. Michigan State, though, like, I think you really can't count them out. Michigan's 19th. I mean, that's the one game, like, between these two teams, like, if you're on the lower end of the spectrum for these two teams, your big game is beating Ohio State or Michigan, depending on where you are. Michigan historically was a great team, but now they suck, and they've hired John Harbaugh.
Wallace, would you quit talking over Ben?
Thank you. Shut the fuck up, Wallace.
Punk ass wall. Trump was going to build a wall, and so we got stuck with Wallace. Fuck my life. Threat level squints into the distance.
You know what?
I
used to make fun of Michigan's tainted water forever. But then I remembered something. And now I'm, I would be intellectually dishonest.
Oof.
If I didn't.
You ever shop at UDF in Ohio?
Yeah. United Dairy Farmers. TJ used to get all of his milkshakes from there. It's true.
I had a girlfriend that got beat up in a UDF on video. It made like Tosh.0.
There's fights at the UDF.
Yeah.
Easily.
It goes down at the UDF.
You know what, though? I remember, like, I talk shit about Flint, and they do have lead in their water, and that's gross. But in August, Toledo had a water crisis.
Damn.
And a pack of bottled water, because of inflation, the price went to like $500 for a pack of like bottled water, because people were bathing. They said this water shortage is so bad that you can't boil it out and you can't like filter it out. It's like this water is shit, basically.
That sucks. Welcome to Ben's hometown.
Dude, Toledo. It's a city where you have to know where to go.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm almost out of meth.
Pardon me. Oh.
Ben's phone's telling him the news.
This is my alarm. Sorry. I've been on a campaign to brush and floss every day, and that's my alarm.
9:30
to tell me to brush and floss.
We got to brush and floss.
Tasted me, and I will never give in to his torment. My time is now. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba.
Shut up, you fucking wall. Shut up, you fucking wall.
Billy's a molester.
Bullshit.
Billy's a molester. Billy's a molester. Everyone screen cap this and tweet it and let everyone in the world know that Billy molests kids. Name Wallace. You do is it a fat dude? I don't see him do it. You do the same shit like TJ did.
I know, right? It's like an energy thing. My legs are shaking in and out.
Oh, I do this shit all the time.
Ben, you have a little more pelvic thrust in yours, Ben. Ben's got like he's fucking something very poorly.
He's air fucking.
Yeah, he's like air fucking a manatee. I like your shirt though. Cute little Breaking Bad shirt.
I just
cute
oh dude, it's a little known secret that the guy that played the like Hispanic detective in Breaking Bad, he used to host a show in Albuquerque called the like After Party. And hold on. It was only on local TV.
Was it after Breaking Bad?
No, it was during Breaking Bad. Which everybody in Albuquerque loved Breaking Bad so much because even though it showed our city in a unpositive light, it like brought attention to it. It made it look like a crime-infested shit house. I mean, in many ways, that's true. There's a lot of crime, but depending on where you live, too. I love this shit. Check this out. Yeah, Michael Quezada. Stephen Michael Quezada. Oh, dude, that's not even... This isn't even... hold on.
Wow. What would the fucking Wallace say earlier? Bapa da da bapa ba? What the fuck was that?
Ben is a beautiful boy and the best roommate.
I am?
Bullshit, Wallace. You fucking...
Oh, because he lives with me? Okay, I get it.
Wallace is gay.
Wallace is sucking them nuts so he doesn't get evicted.
Well, how else does he get to live here? Hold on.
The After Party with Stephen Michael Quezada.
Dude, this is so good.
I like to look different when I'm not shooting the show.
I was actually in the studio audience for this show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
Are
was
you
a
in
show.
Did they show you?
No. They filmed this as a local TV segment. Actually, the guy Michael Quezada, he is on the school board in Albuquerque too. He's a local actor they hired.
Yeah, gives me more opportunities as an actor to do other things. But I have a whole team of professionals with me that when I go to work, I mean, the transition happens and I like instantly become Walter White. You want to see it? You want to see it?
Yeah, you recognize him, right? He was like the other detective.
Oh yeah, no, I
Let's see it.
He's an actual resident. Like
Yeah.
he got hired for his part because he lived in the area.
That makes sense. That happens.
Yeah, let's see it.
Quite often, actually.
Let's see the transformation right before your eyes. Okay, come on out, guys. We have
Bryan Cranston. He was a semi-pro baseball player at one time in his life, and he hosted a charity baseball game that would happen in Albuquerque every year, and he would play in it.
We have Kathleen DeToro, who is our beautiful costume designer. That's right. We also have other people here. Frida Valenzuela, who is my makeup artist.
Frida Valenzuela?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, he does method acting here in a second.
Nothing but Gunner. Come on out, Gunner. Gunner's my hair designer.
Oh, God.
This was before the next season was going to shoot, so he had his normal hair.
What's up, Gunner?
And they actually put him in character. This is so great. I love this shit.
He's a great actor, though.
They almost towed my car because I went to my doctor's office and they were filming Breaking Bad in the cafe that was in the same building as my doctor's office. And I was like 5 minutes away from getting towed.
Oh, wow.
Because I parked in the parking lot and didn't realize they were filming Breaking Bad that day. That
was life in Albuquerque. Boom. Okay, here we go. Putting on Walt's shirt. Right?
Hey,
there you go.
Everybody knows that shirt.
That's right.
That's a famous shirt. I know. It still smells like meth.
So the transformation happens every morning.
Yeah. Oh, the mic fell off of him.
I come out, sitting in the makeup hair trailer. The wardrobe people come and they start to take my clothes off.
So this is quite, you know, the transformation. It's a long morning, I take it.
It's a long morning, but we do this.
Those some badass clippers though, because most clippers you only get it really, and then you have to shave it. Those some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was impressed by the clippers.
They would
as
give
well.
out free tickets to this show, like if you signed up. They even do that with like Conan O'Brien.
Dude, they pay people to come in the audience for a lot of shows in L.A.
Yeah,
I want those fucking clippers.
Yeah.
Every morning we'll go and we'll start doing this. Of course, I feel like a sheep now. Anybody need? You can make a sweater.
So I remember one of the episodes when the cancer had kicked in and you actually did a scene of you shaving your own head in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing the footage, but when the episode aired, wow, you're crazy, homie. You're just shaving your head, huh? When that aired,
dude, Malcolm in the Middle, he was my favorite.
Really?
Have you ever watched that show?
Yeah.
He was the best part of fucking Malcolm in the Middle, easily.
I barely watched the show.
Okay.
That goes to show how good of an actor he was, though, because those characters are so fucking far apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just like how he aged better than Frankie Muniz.
You know, I met Frankie Muniz.
I don't even want to know.
How are they not showing you in the crowd?
the gunny says, "It's gone, baby."
I was
He goes,
up.
I don't have to do this tomorrow or on Thursday.
I shaved my own. Yeah, I did. I
Those
shaved my own
goddamn
head,
clippers are amazing.
on camera.
They're very good.
Which was pretty cool. And also, the last time I was on camera before my chemotherapy as the character.
That's how I even know about this
I
shit,
had
though,
10 days before I
because
was on camera
eventually
again.
he like
After
gets into
chemotherapy,
character. It's
naturally,
so
most
hilarious.
of everybody knows that cancer patients lose a tremendous amount of weight during that process. It's a horrible, horrible thing, and cancer really is, you know, the scourge of the society. I lost 16 pounds in 10 days.
Is that the South Beach diet? Some of these ladies want to know how you did that.
It's the no-eat diet.
And 8 vatos. And 8 vatos want to know. Yeah.
Vatos.
Yeah, actors do a lot of different crazy stuff, you know, for their art, and everybody, you know, thinks it's glamorous. And
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like this guy, he like auditioned for Breaking Bad. He was from Albuquerque, and then he like. It was weird. I voted for him to be elected onto the school board there.
It's hours and hours of this.
My question was he already an actor, or is he?
Yeah, local actor.
Yeah,
Oh,
locally.
okay.
And hours of preparation.
See, the thing that happened was New Mexico passed a bill to make filmmaking totally tax exempt, and when they did that, a lot of these Hollywood movie studios would build like a literal studio in New Mexico because of that. And they filmed so many huge movies like Iron Man, The Avengers, Thor. All that shit was filmed in New Mexico around that time. And then we got a Republican governor and she repealed the tax credit.
Damn.
And the glamour part happens at the Emmys.
Waiting and waiting
Right?
and waiting.
It happens at the Emmys for a brief second and then back to work.
I know.
Yeah.
There we go.
The best part is when he jumps into character.
The final piece has got to be this. Waltz glass.
This used to be on after Saturday Night Live every, like...
Ooh.
It's all right.
And voila!
We used to have almost every Saturday night after Saturday Night Live in Seattle. It was local. It's where, like, Joel McHale started and Bill Nye the Science Guy.
eBay, anyone?
eBay, anyone?
Well, that's very loud,
So,
isn't it?
yeah, that's crazy. And they just did that really, wasn't that really quick? Right? So, Brian, I know that, you know, that you have to cook meth on this show.
Yeah.
Who's Brian?
Ben's really enjoying this.
Dude, I just remember being there and being like, this is great. Like,
Yeah.
how they just, like, shifted it.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? Who's Brian?
Well, the crazy thing about Bryan Cranston is he's like a fucking excellent comedic actor too, right? Like,
yeah,
that's from.
He was on
Malcolm in the Middle.
Seinfeld, too. Did you ever
Yeah.
see that? He was the
Yeah.
dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at both, which is rare.
Joe Pesci was good at both.
I like how...
Liam Neeson is very good at both.
I like how Walter White started out as the good guy, but by the end he had been so corrupted that he was the bad guy in the show.
But by the end, he was a better man, though, right? Like he was just some punk. He was a he was a bad guy, but he was a
bad. Like he had evolved to like be more.
He had to become a bad guy to reach his maximum potential.
He was a total bitch.
A bullshit bitch school teacher that let his fucking company go in the hands of somebody else.
Yep.
So to become a better man, he had to become a bad guy.
You know the guy, the kid that played his son, ended up doing a movie with Ray William Johnson.
When did a police officer get a television show?
When did a police officer get a television show?
I'm moonlighting. I don't know. So anyway, we were talking about the methamphetamine, the methamphetamine that.
I wasn't talking about that. Let's talk chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry is a big part of the show.
What show?
All right, that's just scary. Okay, we'll be right back with the James Douglas Show.
He wanted to be like the Conan of Albuquerque.
How many times did you go see this?
Twice.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was cool to like that. They do shows like that here with the local channels, but Albuquerque is very small.
Yeah. Well, this is a big thing to happen to Albuquerque, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's guaranteed
Absolutely.
ratings. You get these big stars on it. Oh fuck, it's gonna get huge ratings for the price.
There were a lot of actors, especially up in Santa Fe. Actually, Natalie Portman lives. Dude, I've seen Natalie Portman IRL.
Fuck you.
At least 3 times.
Fuck you. She should be my girlfriend.
I used to go to a place where people would work out,
I
and
know
she
a place.
She did yoga there.
I need a hot actress girlfriend.
I've seen Natalie Portman IRL do yoga.
Oh, fuck you.
Yoga.
I'm more married to her than you could
Such
ever
a dick right
be.
now. Why would you do this?
I know.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah.
Good night, Nightmare Zeros. I think
breaking news in the Russia investigation.
Oh,
the White House
shit,
just
breaking
announced that
news.
President Trump is asking the Director of National Intelligence and the Department of Justice, including the FBI, to release unredacted classified documents and text messages related to the start of the Russia investigation. Our justice correspondent, Evan Perez, is here. Evan, pretty sensitive material that the president is now declassifying, which is his right. He can declassify whatever he wants. But it's interesting. He says on the FISA court application to go after Carter Page, he only wants pages 10 through 12 to be released, pages 17 through 34.
I only want these pages that made me look good.
I released the documents. It's proof.
I released them.
Pages 10 through 17 prove I didn't do anything. Don't look at 17 to 34.
Damn it. I'm out of booze.
To be released. This is a June 2017 application to the FISA court. And I'm sure critics will start saying, what about pages 1 through 9 or pages 13 through...
Are you going to the bathroom? Say hello to my friend Harry the Spider in there. Fuck. I'll tell you what, I like him, and I won't kill him. No. I'm being serious. I know it's cold outside, and to survive, he just wants to be in here. He doesn't bother me. I don't bother him.
So should I not kill him when I
Please
go
don't kill Harry the Spider.
I won't kill Harry the
They'll
Spider.
kill. They kill other bugs too.
Yeah, and like seriously, what?
Dude, I kill a spider.
What's with the ew? They're not bothering me. I don't want to murder them. I don't kill anybody. I
can't help it, man. I don't like the little fuckers.
They're very. Is it just because that they're so cunning and indecisive? Like they're like the predators of the little world. You know what I mean? Like they're little.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just want to see a pig every time I look at a spider, though. Charlotte's Web.
If it was a big ass tarantula, whatever. Like if it was a, I mean, there are in like if you go down to South America, there are spiders that are like the size of a chihuahua. Like
Australia's got some deadly motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But now I see down here we've got the brown recluse, which is very poisonous, and it's a dangerous fucking spider. So if you see
have
one of those
them here
motherfuckers,
too.
kill it. The brown recluse is a mean motherfucker.
They're also known as a fiddle spider because their body looks like a fiddle.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. But they're mean little son of bitches. Though. They'll come at you.
No. They're called a recluse for a reason. That means they're recluse. Like, that means they hide.
Yeah, but you get near a motherfucker, he gonna bite your ass. He gonna jump on you, and you scare him, he jumps on you. I had one jump on me one time.
Hey, Ben, I'm really, really, really sorry.
Did you kill him?
I didn't see him, and I accidentally stepped on him.
No, he's in there.
He's in there. He's squished.
Did you really kill him?
I didn't mean to.
Okay, you're fucking with
me.
me.
I honestly, I saw him in there and he didn't move, so I think he might be dead already.
He might be dead already.
He's just sitting there, like not moving. No, I didn't touch him. I was looking for him. Then I saw this fucking thing down on the ground. Like,
I think
wasn't
he might
moving.
be dead, but like I just don't.
I think he is dead.
I don't kill. I think it was from the cold because down here like this.
There's a second spider next to him too.
Like. It's really weird. There now? It's really weird here in Washington. Like, if part of your house is underground, the underground part is so much colder, and that's why we needed an air conditioning unit. But now this time of year, it's like perfectly warm down here. This place would get hot as fuck, like to the point where we were sweating.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of spiders in our walls would like come out. Like expecting a warmer climate and die. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know if he's dead or not, but he definitely wasn't.
I'll scoop him up. Like if he's not moving,
there was a second spider next to him. Like
a different species.
Yeah, different species.
Yeah, they're both possibly dead. I'm just gonna scoop them.
I feel like they would have moved.
Yeah, well, maybe. Well, not for me, but for you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well,
dude. Okay, Billy, I have to talk to you about gastric bypass because I think it's fucked. Because I saw Carney Wilson.
Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah, the Wilson Phillips.
Dude, she's just as fat now as she ever was.
That's too bad.
I know. She had, you know what? I think you're smart for doing what you're doing now and not doing gastric bypass.
I think gastric bypass is fine for some people.
They can get just as fat again.
Well, but they need something, right?
But that's a very expensive surgery to have to get fat again.
I'll tell you what's more expensive.
Here's Carney.
The skin removal.
That's when she was thin.
I want you, never want to. I'm not gonna turn around and say goodbye. Say goodbye,
dude. I love that song.
Also, like I know 2 women who had the gastric bypass surgery and they died not too long after. That could be coincidental.
No, it's not. It's not coincidental. You could die from that shit. But yeah, look, Carney Wilson before, after, and after.
Well, she doesn't. I mean, she doesn't.
She's fatter now. No. The one on the right, she looks fat now. Dude, she does not look good now. I'm just being honest.
She never looked good. Like,
no, in the middle, dude.
Honestly, her at her youngest, where she looks like a fucking chub Phoebe Cates. Like, if she looks like Phoebe Cakes, I would fuck that one before any of the other two.
No.
Yeah, give me Hoggish Greenlee.
I don't give
Phoebe
a shit
Cakes.
what you would fuck then.
Wow. Why? I mean, what would you
You've
really
lost
think?
credibility.
Bullshit. You think any of these others are?
Most people would fuck the one in the middle. I'm sorry.
I just don't think the one in the middle is attractive any more than the other two are. At least the younger one, you know, she probably has some weird folds you could poke around.
The one in the middle is the best look.
One of my favorite things to do is poke a girl's like fat where she doesn't like her body. I like poking it just to remind her that it's there. Is that fucked up?
You mentioned the folds and the skin and stuff. Now, when I lost all that weight before, when I went from I was like 560 and I went down to 250, I didn't have all that hanging skin and stuff.
Yeah, well, how long did it take you to lose it?
So fast.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, like, honestly, I can fit cylindrical objects that are larger than 1 inch in my earlobes. And the reason for that is because skin is stretchable over a very long period of time. So if you've carried a lot of weight for a very long period of time, your skin is just easily stretchable.
Do you think if you took those earlobe things out, do you think your ears would ever close up again?
Not totally. And the reason for that is a lot of it was forced in there.
Yeah.
But with weight, yes, if you lost it, but no one knows this number. Like you would have to lose it over such a long period of time.
I just think,
and most people don't lose, like when you're trying to lose weight, you don't lose it over that slow of a period of time. So
yeah, also has to do the exercise and stuff too, right?
It would pull back to some degree.
Well,
but I think a lot of the weight gain is also scarred tissue in a way. Just like I would have people literally like they'd hold my head down to a board and fucking pop a big ass thing into it.
Yeah.
So dude, I got a cousin. I'm trying to beg her not to. She's going to Mexico to have that gastric bypass. I'm like, you're gonna fucking die.
Don't go to Mexico.
Yeah, I beg her not to, but she's damn determined to do it. And I'm like, well, you're gonna die.
It's cheaper down there.
Oh, look at this. Don't ask. Free from donuts. Back on donuts. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she had gastric bypass and ended up thin, and now she is just as fat as before.
I don't think she's just as fat.
No. This is not current.
What about the one before?
She is, dude. I saw her.
I didn't think she was as fat as when she was young.
She's on that show, The Talk. You know The Talk? It's like a View ripoff. Dude, yeah, she's just as fat as she used to be.
Hold on.
Dude, her sister was the hot one.
Wilson Phillips.
Yeah, this was Wilson Phillips. The chick on the left was China Phillips. And she was the daughter of 2 of the people from the Mamas and the Papas. And then the 2 women on the right, they were sisters. They were the children of Brian Wilson.
From the Beach Boys?
From the Beach Boys. One of the greatest songwriters ever. Ever.
Yeah, he is good.
And obviously the redhead was the hot one.
And the daughter from the dude from the Mama and the Papas, she had sex with her daddy.
Not her, but her sister did.
Well, it was her sister. Okay,
Fucked her dad?
Okay, it was her sister.
Her sister came out with those allegations. She never.
Well, yeah, it was allegations, but you know, allegedly.
Dude, honestly, look at those. In their younger days, I would have fucked every single one of Wilson Phillips happily. Happily.
She had
that. I never thought Connie was attractive, though.
I didn't think she was attractive, but I would have happily porked her fucking weird ass. Knowing
I
Brian
thought
Wilson,
the best looking one was like the quiet one.
knowing she came out of Brian Wilson's dick and something Brian Wilson's fucked
Well,
pussy.
I don't think any. I mean, look, I'm an ugly dude, so whatever. But I don't think any of them are that attractive. All three of those, I don't think. Yeah,
It's because it's the 90s.
I disagree.
Everybody in the 90s had a little homely look to them. It was amazing.
No.
But I hate judging people's looks. I'm an ugly fucker myself. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just wouldn't
Look at
go
those
like
titties,
out of my
dude.
way to try to pick up one of those chicks.
Look at those fucking titties. I'm gonna give her kisses.
Give her kisses.
Yeah, look at how they would. Look at how they would position like the two attractive ones
To cover her belly.
Yep.
They put her in a fucking overcoat, a fucking trench coat.
The Connie probably fucked better than the other two, though.
Yeah, you two look hot. Wear leather pants and leather skirts and leggings. China, you wear a fucking big coat and kind of get off to the side, please. Yeah, this was the testament. I mean, like, it's kind of sad, but this was how the world viewed them, and they were like one of the biggest. Like, they had like the hit song of
"Hold On."
Yeah,
for
they
one
really
more
did.
day. Yeah, they were pretty big back then.
Yeah, so was China.
If you want to go and fuck a butt and die. I don't know how the song goes.
Yeah, they were really popular for a moment there. They had their spell. They were hot. I mean, like on the charts and shit.
Yeah.
I don't care too much for money because money can't buy me drugs.
Yeah,
What do you think? Should we wrap this party up?
One of my favorite movies, Billy. Can't Buy Me Love. with
Can't Buy Me
Patrick
Love?
Dempsey. I love that fucking movie.
I
when
don't know
was
if
a
I've
kid.
even watched that. You know what I liked as a kid was Milk Money with what
is the hold on, let's watch this. It's a drone video showing North Carolina after the hurricane.
Yeah.
This is recent video of
That's
someone who
fucked up, dude.
In the
Look at that one.
Is that
a hotel? Or apartment
Yeah, it looks like a motel
Looks
or
like a
something.
hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Hotel, motel.
Some people live in those though.
If you fuck her in her butt, can you stick it all the way in?
Way in. Yeah. Because I got a little penis.
Sticky. Lime Ricky.
Oh, my dicky. Damn,
Interesting.
dude, that's fucked up. That's a lot of goddamn water right there.
Turn around and say goodbye.
Don't want to go into
I
that
would
water
play it,
here
but I
tonight.
know a big record company has
Totally.
that
Not worth
out
it.
there.
Not worth it.
Even though
Outback.
it's
Let's
such
go to
an
Outback. Oh shit! How great would advertising be if you
dude,
had
you
the
know there's
fucking...
an Outback not too far from here.
Yep.
Not so far from here.
Yeah.
Not so far from
American dream. Dum, 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 dum. He's just a common man.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, coming at you here tonight. 275 pounds of blue-eyed soda, son of a plumber.
He does it very well.
Pimpmunk, you should change your name to Krusty Rhodes.
Krusty Rhodes, yeah. I could do a character called Krusty Rhodes.
That'd be good, actually.
American dream. He's just a common man.
Better stop that before you get fucking swatted. You better stop that. Gonna get the fucking channel strike.
I don't know. We didn't do shit. We broke it up. All right.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it, Ben. Stop it. Stop it, Ben. Stop it. Jake the Snake.
We can't leave off the hook though.
Jake the
All right.
Jake the Snake said wrestling died when Dusty died.
Oh, damn.
That's what he said at the show Saturday night.
Dusty was probably the best.
Jake the Snake also said that he's performing 5 days a week at Hooters in Las Vegas.
I loved it. Like I told Jake the first time I saw him live, and that he got sprayed in the eyes with Arrogance, the cologne that Rick Martel would spray all over everybody, in like a big, like the kind of shit you would spray to like kill bugs. Rick Martel was like spraying that shit around. And Jake the Snake went on to the Brother Love show. And Rick Martel was spraying Damien, Jake the Snake's python, in a bag with Arrogance. And Jake the Snake was like, fuck that. I'm going to protect my snake. And he got sprayed in the face with Arrogance, and he got blinded for 3 months.
Blinded? 3 months?
Yep. And I asked Jake the Snake, and he was like, at least he got some fucking time off.
But you know, they don't do stuff like that. Like back then, they would, you know, be so dedicated to the gimmick and the story.
Well, now there's a pay-per-view every month, dude. But now there's a pay-per-view every month. Back then, there was a pay-per-view every 3 months. There was a quarter-year pay-per-view. Yeah, and that's why Jake the Snake, he got like 3.5 or 2.5 months off.
SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You know how long Bob Orton wore that fucking cast?
Dude, that match, Rick Martel versus Jake the Snake blindfold match is so awesome. You should go back and watch that.
Yeah.
If you have the network, it's so awesome. Hey, by the way, Pimp, I'm going to host a stream where I do the next Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight, which is going to happen in December. And you can come on my stream. You'll be able to see the stream. You'll be able to hear it, but the people at home won't be able to. And we're all going to do a live reaction to it. Yeah, so you get to watch it if you come watch it with me. I'll play it live for my
predictions.
Homies.
You got any predictions for that fight?
My prediction is Mayweather will win. If Pacquiao wins, it'll be an early knockout. And that's the thing. Pacquiao has the power, but Mayweather has Mayweather has the stamina. So Pacquiao will have to go for an early knockout. I think early in the match, you'll see Mayweather hardly throwing any punches at all. And you'll see Pacquiao throwing all kinds of wild, crazy haymakers, trying to knock out Mayweather. And if anyone can do it, it's him. It's like all those fucking retards that thought Conor McGregor could like stand in a boxing ring with Floyd Mayweather. You're fucking insane. I mean, if you have to pick two people, who can knock out Floyd Mayweather, are you going to pick someone who has literally never fought in a professional boxing ring in his life? Are you going to pick someone who's a major champion, who's won multiple titles in the same weight class as Mayweather, who has several knockouts, who's known for winning from knockouts?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's funny that more people will like cheer for Conor because he's one of the few guys that could beat Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match.
Most of people that was Conor McGregor fans, though,
they're dumb.
They're not boxing fans,
but they're dumb. They didn't understand that it's not the same sport. Conor McGregor is, dude, if it would have been an MMA match, Conor McGregor would have won in 20 seconds. We're talking about boxing. We're talking about Floyd Mayweather, a guy who was conditioned to be the greatest boxer in the world when he was like 15 years old.
They wouldn't even let the fucker learn to read. He was too busy boxing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
But here's my thing. I think if they'd have fought 10 years ago,
I'll tell you what. That's a joke, but I went back after Floyd Mayweather won the fight against Pacquiao. I went back and watched every Floyd Mayweather fight ever. And he won every one of them. There's a few that were like really close where he got his ass beat and he may have even lost. But the judges always ruled in his favor. But his first pro fight, he won. He beat a guy that had a lot of experience but was at the end of his career. And he knocked him out. And they were like, who is your biggest inspiration? And he said, my dad. But then he said, my dad who's in jail. Floyd Mayweather's dad was in jail for like the first like 10 to 15 fights of his career.
Yeah.
Because Floyd Mayweather's dad was a known con man who was a good boxer at one point in his life. But he was also a con man and he went to jail.
But his uncle's the one who really taught him how to box.
Yeah. I mean, Floyd Mayweather's dad is a great coach for boxing. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny though. KSI did a video with Floyd Mayweather Sr. I think Floyd Mayweather Sr. probably could have kicked KSI's ass.
Probably.
Even at like 60 years old.
Yeah. You don't lose it.
No, you do lose it.
You don't lose the fucking knowledge and shit.
I mean, we'd still have Lennox Lewis.
Because you lose a step, but he still knows how to fucking sock a motherfucker in the face.
I'm so sad that Lennox Lewis never fought Tyson. Like those kind of matches. Or Vladimir Klitschko.
He beat Tyson.
Did he?
Yeah,
Lennox Lewis
beat Tyson.
I didn't know. I know Tyson got...
I could be wrong with that.
I know he did. I watched the fight.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. 2002. You're right.
Beat shit out of him.
I'm not surprised.
Was that after Tyson got kicked out? They brought him back?
You're right. Dude, Lennox Lewis was...
he was a great fighter.
Yeah.
Great fucking fighter. Dude,
but look at this.
Tyson was never in Lennox Lewis's league, in my opinion.
I mean, young Tyson.
Yeah, young Tyson was amazing.
Lewis.
They never put people that was worth the shit against Tyson when he was young.
No. They put everybody against him. That's how he unified all the belts in the early 80s.
Yeah. But Tyson even said, though, the best fighter was Evander Holyfield. Tyson himself said that.
Yeah, you know what? I would agree with that.
Yeah, best tasting fighter.
No. They're actually buddies till this day, which is kind of weird.
They are friends.
Yeah.
Tyson went to him like a man and apologized years later.
You're right, though. I was totally wrong on this. Lennox Lewis did go against Tyson. He won. I mean, look at the age difference. I mean, that's one thing. Tyson...
they both got paid $17.5 million.
See, the problem with Tyson was he lost his mind. And he learned how to...
Crazy.
He lost the psychology of boxing. He had the power. He had Costiamato, the greatest boxing trainer.
Holy shit, Lennox Lewis was 6'5"?
Yeah. And Tyson was 5'10".
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Tyson went up against a lot of guys that were that tall and rocked their ass.
Uppercut. You got him with the uppercut.
Yeah.
They had to punch down.
Lennox was way younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lennox was not a brawler. He was a fighter. He was a boxer is what he was. Like, they're all about, but you know what I mean between like a brawler and a boxer. Tyson was a brawler. Everybody knows that. Lennox Lewis was a boxer. He was so strategic how he fought. He was very good, very good.
I would argue that the Tyson we saw after he got out of prison was a different man, and he wasn't the Customato. I mean, Customato was.
Well, Cuz kept him level, grounded. I mean, he kept him grounded where he wouldn't lose his fucking mind. But when Cuz died and Tyson went to prison, I mean, he had nobody there to really keep him level. I mean, like, you know, nobody would tell him no, and he went crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to have somebody there to tell you no.
Don King is from Cleveland, and Tyson, because he Don King was like, you got to be close to me. Bought a house in Cleveland that was later abandoned, and now it's a mega church. But
only in America.
Look at this shit. The little white guy is the guy who trained Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Consider my layoff. Do you think I can whip Joe Frazier? But since your style of fighting is dependent on split-second timing, speed, coordination.
And by the way, yeah, Muhammad Ali, he lost to George Frazier. Joe Frazier.
As well as power. Your reflex will have suffered because of
Joe Frazier won by brute strength.
No,
that was skill versus like literal brute strength. A guy who could land a knockout with every single punch was Joe Frazier. And Muhammad Ali was quick and precise.
Activity of 3 years. And in my opinion, the outcome would be very much in doubt. And I think there will be a great many people who are willing to pay to see such a fight.
This man right here on the screen adopted Mike Tyson as his son legally.
Yeah.
And trained him to be he trained 2 guys that he thought could do peekaboo style, and Mike Tyson was the one with a knockout punch on either hand, which is so rare. Like most guys, their strong arm, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, is your knockout punch, and the other one's your quick, like do a little bit of damage.
Mike was so fast.
Mike had a knockout punch with either hand, which is so rare. And that's why he was so good.
That will come to see that
and he
fight.
did this
only
crazy
because they
like
think I have a chance to get beat. Not a chance. They believe you will get beat.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali knew rope a dope.
That because
Mike Tyson knew sell some dope.
I'll do you later. Let me show you something. You'll have to prove it in the ring.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
with words.
I love this shit.
With an old man, right? And not with an old man.
But I'm gonna show you something. You should see what I'm trying to say now. And you know Joe Frazier's style, don't you?
Yes, I think I do.
Well, like that, right?
Yeah, look at this little dude. Like he knows that is a real boxing stance. I mean, if he was fighting someone his own size, that is like, but he's doing a traditional boxing style stance. He trained Tyson on a peekaboo stance, which is totally different. He trained a guy who had a knockout punch with either hand, a stance that like most people would never do. And it's mostly around guarding you. It's like because normally you guard your weak side and your strong side you throw hard. And that's like the main difference.
Hold it now. He don't move that fast.
That's what he moves.
No, he don't move that fast. Now look, this is all I have to do to Joe Frazier.
True.
Come on in. I'm not going to.
You're not going to hit me, Mr. Champion.
So Muhammad Ali ended up beating Joe Frazier after all this shit talk?
No. Muhammad Ali.
But he beat him in the second fight, though.
In the second fight, Joe Frazier was the first dude to ever beat up Muhammad Ali. And Joe Frazier was a dimwit motherfucker. Like, he wasn't entertaining like Cassius Clay.
You know, Ali said the hardest man that ever hit him was George Foreman. He said it was the hardest he ever been hit in his life.
It's true. George Foreman was like, it's weird because George Foreman changed his personality. He was like the scariest dude alive.
Yeah.
In the 70s and early 80s. And then after that, he became the nice guy that sells a grill.
I think you sell more that way once you stop punching.
But he came out of retirement and became the world champion again.
I love how he named all of his kids George.
Yeah,
even his daughter
Georgina.
So psycho.
I'm gonna hit you.
I think you want to get even with me.
I'll tell you what, George was bad in his old age too, boy. That motherfucker.
He won the. He's
Is
the
he still
oldest.
alive?
Yeah, he is. He's the oldest man to ever win the heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
He won it from the guy who beat Tyson. So like 2 defeats away from Tyson.
Tommy Moore, right?
No.
Tommy Gunn.
No. That guy
No,
did
Tom-
not make it that far.
He's dead.
It was
fought for me, though.
it was Michael
Tommy
Moore.
Morrison. Michael Moore, yeah.
Tommy Morrison is dead. He is.
He is.
No, he died of AIDS.
Yeah,
but
he
no,
did.
I said Tommy, but his name was Moore. Michael Moore. It was, yeah.
See, Mike Tyson was the first guy to ever unify the World Boxing Championships, like as one championship, and then like after he lost it, it started to splinter off to all these different people.
We're hitting the 4-hour mark right now. Are you guys going to watch boxing for a while?
Are you done?
When he goes down, he's not that good. Yes, he is. Slugger. I'm an old man. If I could do it,
No,
make some
probably
grocery
ended
money,
then.
man.
All right.
Hold on, then, Jab. See, you're the scholar of boxing.
Don't give me
Look at him.
No, he's not that.
It's crazy because like if those would have been real punches, he would have landed all of them.
Fast, I'm telling you. Joe Frazier don't fight like this.
Yes, he does.
You're faster than him.
He's his
Now
way.
he does.
His way to fight. This is Joe Frazier fighting me. Punches around. See, this is Joe Frazier.
No, you weren't ready for him. He beat your ass. It was really embarrassing.
He did beat the shit.
The best Ali fight ever is Ali versus Chuck Wepner, which is the guy that Rocky was based off of. See, in Rocky, Apollo Creed, the big tough heavyweight champion, picked some boring white dude to fight for a fight. And that's what happened in real life. Ali was like, why don't I fight this guy, Chuck Wepner? He's a pro. Like, I'll probably beat his ass really easily. He was doing a thing that he called the Bum of the Month Club, actually. Every month, he put the title on the line. And, I mean, no other champion's ever done that. So he was actually badass for doing that. But he picked Chuck Wepner, a dude that felt no pain.
Yeah.
And almost lost to him. Almost. Like, the fight ended where both of them were, like, incredibly battered. A dude that, like, could not be put down by any punch. And that ended up being Rocky. Apollo Creed got his ass totally beat by Rocky and nobody.
Do you watch the Creed movies at all?
I like all the Rocky movies.
Even the Creed that came out?
Yep.
I haven't seen
Creed
it.
was good.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I think I watched Rocky Balboa and thought it was pretty good.
Rocky Balboa was so good.
Yeah.
Dude, Rocky
Yeah.
5 was the bad one.
Yeah. I
Did we watch that?
I watched the first Rocky. I think we did watch Rocky 5.
Yeah, we watched it here. Yeah.
With Tommy Gunn, and then his son
It was
in too.
weird. It was weird because
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn is now dead and Rocky, Sylvester Stallone's son, that starred in that movie died too.
Yeah.
They're both
Drug
dead.
overdose, right?
Yeah, so,
Drug overdose?
Yeah, I think it was drug
And a
overdose.
real boxer, this is nothing but a target for a man who can stay
The
on
best
his toes,
Rocky's Rocky
who can
2, by
stick
the
and
way.
stick him. Stay off.
I met Muhammad Ali when I was a kid, and it's so weird. But he was like a veggie when I met him, and it was really weird. It was at a hospital, and he was there. My parents all worked at a hospital for most of my life, and he would go there for like Make-A-Wish kids and like meet them.
So you had to pretend you were Make-A-Wish kid?
No.
Oh.
I just happened to be there. Like I was doing volunteer
Ben was
work.
like, "Hey, Mom, let me do the fucking flap arm thing again."
He did.
Hello,
He did
Mr.
like a
Ali.
few like weird like magic tricks that are like sleight of hand.
I like how in the 90s, it was 95, he went to North Korea, and I guess Ric Flair was sitting next to him, and he was talking hella shit to the fucking North Koreans. And Ric Flair was like sweating it out.
He helped to like smooth it over because they were like, why is this Irish whip making people run back at them?
Yeah. But the way that Muhammad, or the way that Ric Flair said Muhammad Ali was talking, was that they were sitting down with like the leaders of North Korea, and they were trying to get them to say that America was like #2, or that America was below North Korea, and Muhammad Ali just says, "Are these motherfuckers serious right now?" And Ric Flair was sweating bullets, like, oh, we're gonna get fucking killed.
He wouldn't deal with it.
We're gonna get fucking killed.
I read Ric Flair's autobiography, so. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but yeah, he's one. You know what's weird though? Muhammad Ali converted Antonio Inoki to Islam. So Antonio Inoki is a Muslim because of Muhammad Ali, and they had their fight, which is a crazy fight. Have you ever seen that shit? It's all weird leg kicks. Because he didn't want to get.
He did the crab walk.
Yeah, he wouldn't He wouldn't stand up to let Muhammad Ali punch him. So it was like all these weird leg kicks over and over and over again. I mean, by points, Inoki won that fight, but it was like ridiculous.
Yeah. Range when he don't want to punch. When he's ready to punch, move in. Stick. That's what you do a man like Joe Frazier.
No, it didn't work.
Back off of him. Just keep boxing style. There's nowhere in the world for a man that don't have no footwork to catch me. You're even welterweight. Keep your camera moving because I'm kind of fast.
Huh? He is. Moving. I mean, like...
lightweight's not this fast. Plus, I'm talking to him. I'm making him frustrated. Come on.
Yeah, like, if you watch a lot of old Ali fights, he's talking, like, nigger shit to these people.
I gotta go. Have a good night.
You know it's true.
Have a good night.
You know it's true. You know he was.
Everybody have a good night. Good night, Ben. Good night, Pimpmunk.
He was like, you're a fucking Uncle Tom and shit.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.